It's getting near dawn when lights close the tired eyes.
Bet you'd stick your head in the fire if I told you could see hell. Meanwhile, you're too stupid to realize you got a demon sticking out your ass singing, "Holy Miss Molly, got me alive."
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. Stole many a man's soul and faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moments of doubt and pain. Made damn sure the pilot washed his hands and sealed his face. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guessed my name. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Stuck around St. Petersburg when I saw it was a time for a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia screamed in vain. I rode a tank, held a generous rank when the blitzkrieg raged and the bodies stank.
Started calling everybody. He was calling me. He got a heads up. He started calling the bosses at Hot 97. Street team was listening. They heard. The executives. Street team was listening. They heard. The executives heard.
Motherfucker respected the commission. Missing me buy and sell bricks with my nigga PD. Down with the team called BBE. Now if you want to join the team, you know you must see me. But you can't talk the feds a dick RID.
What's cracking? What's going on, y'all? What's popping? Listen, man. Listen. I played myself tonight, y'all. I played myself tonight. And I should have known it. Motherfuckers got me. But I guess there's an upside to it. Anyway, you know, many times I done said on here this channel, and I done told y'all about situations we have in New York City tri-state where chicks get involved in shit or whatever and everything goes left. Like the other day, you saw in Brooklyn right there, and I did a story on it. You saw in Brooklyn right there where a dude ended up getting shot numerous times because his girlfriend that he was interacting with ended up grabbing a knife and poking this gentleman numerous times, getting involved in the middle of two men arguing, you know? That's how it went. Two men was arguing, and at the end of it, a nigga gets shot. Shot several times. This is why I say to y'all, you gotta watch who you dealing with. Ladies, when you get involved in men's arguments. So let me set up the scenario here for y'all. Let me lower this down a little bit. It's a little too loud, right? It's a little too loud for y'all. Let's lower this a little bit. Let's bring it right here, right? It's good to the ear listening levels, you know? Because I'm real pissed off right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm real pissed off right now. That's why I don't fuck with niggas. You understand? And I'm gonna say some things tonight niggas ain't gonna like. Oh fucking well. Now I saw y'all wrote that in there. This ain't what that's about. This ain't what that's about. We Gucci. I saw y'all wrote that in the chat room after I left. So I want to let y'all know, when y'all hear this shit on these multitude of different chicks that was in that chat room, this is the stance with us and me and Night and Day right now. You understand what I'm saying? And that was the problem. Niggas was talking. And them niggas know just like I know. Like, listen, well, I don't know about where y'all live at. You know, you live in Pocahontas, Nebraska, Ohio, wherever you live at, whatever. But up here in the New York City tri-state, up here in the New York City tri-state, in Philly, I can speak for Germantown. I can't speak for the rest of them. But I can speak for that because I done spent numerous freaking summers, vacation Bible school there, Harrisburg, and Mechanicsburg. Chick, get your motherfucking ass out the way. We don't need your motherfucking intervention. What did they say in the movie Boys in the Hood? Remember in Boys in the Hood when the chick rolled up? I'm gonna show you how much shit used to be versus what it is right now. Remember when that shit was in Boys in the Hood? When niggas was arguing or whatever, niggas had heat out, everything, whatever. And then the chick said, well, can't we just have one night when ain't nobody go have that da. What the fuck Ice Cube say? Shut up, bitch. Say the fuck out man's business. Now let me tell you, since I'm an angry rapper and I'm mad or whatever, first thing is first. Anger is a motherfucking emotion. I don't know what this whole thing that's been put up and molded or whatever by the sisterhood and misandrous and everybody else that evidently black females listen to, because I'm gonna really throw in some shit tonight that y'all gonna be surprised about. This proves my point right fucking here. When men are talking, I don't need no chick, especially, and I'm not talking about she was uninvited. That's Miss Pam's page. You understand what I'm saying? But what I don't need is, I don't need you to just jump in. I've never heard of you before, lady. Who the fuck are you for me to trust your word? And what makes you think that I don't know women that are in higher positions than you? Hell, the position I was in is higher than you. I mean, all right, that's your sis or whatever, Miss Pam. Y'all do all that shit. That's cool. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know this broad. And Miss Pam came out of her mouth herself and said, yo, I get the fact. That's the first thing you said. You get the fact. You say you've been in New York. You understand what I'm saying? Listen. Pause me for a second, y'all. This is what I'm talking about right here. See, let me tell you something, what I said since you were over there. All right? And listen carefully, bitch. I don't fucking know you. You understand what I'm saying? So just like any other bitch, you getting involved in situations that ain't yours. You don't command me to apologize to any fucking body. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't even in a caveat in life where you could command me to do shit. So fuck you, Anastasia. You can stay here. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck all that. These bitches be online talking reckless day after day, doing 8, 9, 10-hour lives. You bitches ain't got nothing to say about them bitches when they saying the word bitch repeatedly in their diatribe, and I can name numerous of different female bloggers that do it. That bitch, this bitch. Let me tell you what this bitch did. I didn't even curse the whole time I was over there, mind you. You understand what I'm saying? But the shit is looking real hypocritical now with this whole sisterhood shit. I'm not apologizing for a motherfucking thing. I ain't apologizing for a motherfucking thing. For fucking what? The men were talking. And the real issue that's underlining in all this misandry type of fucking engagement is this. You bitches don't respect your own fucking men. There was a time in this country, if you heard your uncle and them, I'm gonna take it from black culture. There was a time when you heard uncle and them arguing and shit like that out in the backyard when you having a cookout, or you heard niggas over in the motherfucking, what's the name, under the, you know, they had the little gazebos and shit at the park, and you have the annual family picnic there, whatever. You hear some grown men talk, nigga, I ain't never liked your ass in 32 years. You hear that shit right there? Ain't no bitch out there, including your motherfucking grandma, say shit. That's the motherfucking men out there fighting. You think, see, this whole trying to make men docile shit, it's a fucking angle to this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, black women don't even know they're implementing it. That's the fucking crazy thing about it. I was talking to Night and Day, and nobody that was involved in this situation was privy to what me and Night and Day was talking about, because that's the whole point. In fact, we had to explain it to the audience. But I don't regret what was transcribed after that. And those boys, they wrote that over there in that chat over there. They saying the same thing. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that comment. I don't even know that woman. Not sure why she jumped in it. Well, I'm gonna explain it right now before I, let y'all in on the real shit right here, because the bitch lied on me too. That's what I don't like. And I'm gonna leave that up, but I want to leave this up because this is more important. Because it was something Miss Pam was saying that was right. You understand what I'm saying? I get it, because it go against and make all three of us look fucking like hypocrites. But that's later on. You understand what I'm saying? That's later on. After that, beforehand, you let the fucking men talk. Get involved in fucking men's conversations. And then expect to be spoken to nicely. Why niggas is arguing? You out your fucking mind. Who are you, mammy on the plantation? Who the fuck are you to tell me? I don't give a fuck if you had my back or not. I get that. I listened to it read back, and I said, okay, yeah, she did it. But the way you did it, it was wrong. It was off. You did it in a southern way. I don't live in the South. I live in the Northeast. The way you did it right there, another bitch would have knocked you out as you come up like that. Another bitch would have knocked you out. Oh, my mama. Anybody live in New York City, tri-state, please back me up right now. If she would have did that with that little down south shit and did that in front of motherfuckers in front of me, a bitch would have knocked her out. Fuck you getting involved for? Stop comparing where you live at in the South to up here past Baltimore. Anything past Baltimore is not reminiscent of the South. Anything past Baltimore is reminiscent of New York. The style, the dressing, the talk, everything. DC is where it ends. That's where the 13 colonies end for me. They'll say Pennsylvania, but it's 13 colonies, original 13 colonies end right there for me. Past Tennessee, North Carolina. So you can't come with that southern rhetoric and come to niggas that live in the Northeast and shit talking that dumb shit. Now, this is why I got a problem. I was on there to talk to Miss Pam, right? That's all. I was there to talk to Miss Pam. We was going to talk turkey for a little bit. I was really testing her out to see what she was about, what she was interested in talking about, whatever. I was even willing to do a joint with her. You understand? Not so much no more. And I'm going to tell you why not so much no more in a minute. But because it's a specific reason. It ain't even got nothing to do with hers per se. It's otherwise. Now, I'm going to get into this whole thing because it's going to be a long live. You know what I'm saying? Rock with me. You know what I'm saying? And I even want the chicks over here rocking with me because I want you to hear what I'm saying. It's one of the big mistakes why your men don't want to date you, why a lot of your men don't want to marry you, why a lot of your men don't even want to engage with you in social settings. Well, a lot of men don't tell me because I stand up and use the bathroom every day, and I talk to other dudes that stand up and use the bathroom every day. Yeah, it might be 1 or 2 particular motherfuckers around your area, maybe 4 or 5 or maybe 10. But the bulk of these niggas don't want y'all no more. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. You want to allow these men to be men. And in times of war, what is going to happen is, if you looked at how, I'm going to call her Mammy. If you look like Mammy Val came in, Mammy Val, when she came in, she don't realize something. You came in on conflict that otherwise you couldn't control. Would you walk into the middle of the Gaza Strip right now and tell them, hey, everybody, listen, y'all got to calm down? Would you do that? Would you administrate the ceasefire with your tactics you learned at a fucking community college? That's another thing too. Don't boast that you're more intelligent or more successful than me. That shit is fucking hilarious. Chick, you local from where you from. You understand what I'm saying? You local. Everything about you local. Your speech local, whatever. Then you talking about, it's like, yo, come on, man. I don't even know you, man. Why you interrupting the conversation? Like, you ain't my girl. I don't need your back. I don't need no quiet. I don't need no conflict resolution. I live in a New York City tri-state, nigga. Fuck out of here. The fuck? You think a nigga that's getting ready to attack me in NY gonna be like, look, I think we need conflict resolution. No, nigga, I think you need a pistol. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, fuck. I think you need a pistol. Temperament is totally different. This is not a relaxed environment. If you just watch the news, you'll know what the fuck is going on up here. What up, Meat Cruz? You know what the fuck going on up here. That woman evidently don't know what's going on past motherfucking Baltimore. I don't know where she live at. I don't care where she live at. But don't come up here with that Sunday service and looking like the evangelist that stole Christmas. You know, she got a nickel and dime out of a congregation. That's what she looked like. She looked like one of them pimp preachers. I know a pimp preacher when I say pimptress, excuse me. I can tell by the way she talks. You know what I'm saying? Like the Don Bishop Don Juan. You know what I'm saying? And she had a Chicago accent. Talking that Chicago shit, man. I got cousins that live in Joliet, my nigga. I talk to all the time. What up, Camilla? You fucking kidding me here? Listen, I was there to talk to Miss Pam, and we were just gonna get a warm up to what was going on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could have took it further, whatever. I initially said when I got on the program, I said, yo, listen, I just want to make an announcement. If you play a replay on Miss Pam's show, you're gonna hear this. I say, yo, I just wanted to let it be known that I don't hate black women. I had a daughter by a Haitian woman. I was with a Muslim black woman for 7 years. It was born and raised Muslim. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all just see me not too long ago in a video with a very beautiful black Honduran woman. Don't y'all not remember? Other thing I do pay attention. So, for me, when I hear shit like that, that shit is corny. I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying that in a minute. So I came into the show like that. I was like, I just want to let it be known or whatever, because Miss Pam was talking about she was having some conflict. I didn't know who the content creator was at first or whatever. And I wasn't there to defend or engage in that type of conversation. Really, I just really wanted to expound on what I said. And I said what I said, and this is what leads me here. I said, it seems like to me, a lot of black female content creators specifically don't operate on nothing but gossip, starting beefs and drama and shit like that or whatever, and then facilitating that beef and drama, breaking it down, putting it in pieces, dictating it on their show, and then they break that down. People watch that, then they break that down, and then you know what I'm saying? It's like a chain. You know what I mean? That these women are cleverly created. So no matter what goes on, they always got a story. Clack, 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 clack. And it's only a certain narrow majority of women. You understand what I'm saying? It's only a narrow majority of women. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna read it in a minute. I'm gonna read your comment in a minute. Just give me a second. This narrow margin of women that are on here seem, for some matter of less, the pendulum of what all these other women follow behind. So meaning, like, if this girl does gossip, I'm gonna do gossip. This other person says this bad about this person, I'm gonna ride on. Now I'm gonna do a story like that. If this person, and all these girls is piggyback off each other. So before you know it, it's like a rapper nowadays. The female bloggers are like, they could be compared to freaking rappers now. It's too many of them. You know, like, you would find rappers that would be in people's entourage. They'd be like, oh, so I want to become a rapper. That's how fucking these female podcasters are. They all follow the same pathway to get there, which is the confusion thing. Now, with that being said, right, keep that in mind when I move forward to this. So I start talking to Miss Pam or whatever the case may be, blah, 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 blah. I had no idea she would bring up night and day. You understand what I'm saying? But when they got there, they got there. And niggas would talk like they would talk in person. I will respect the niggas for that. They talk the same way we would have talked in person. You understand? But I respect the fact that they peep game too. Now you being a Philly kid. I like that. Now you being a Philly kid. I like that. You know what I'm saying? God damn. Ain't fucking way. You know what I'm saying? That was the first surprise. So I'm already alert anyway now. And I'm like, all right, Miss Pam, what you doing? Like, what you got going on? Following me? Like, all right, Miss Pam, what you got going on? Because I don't watch her that much, so I didn't know. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch her. I don't trail her. She popped up in my suggestion. I said, oh, I know her. I was really there on some friendly shit. If y'all listen to we were talking the music business, talking about Jag a little bit, whatever. What up, Huggy Pampers? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking bad about you. I was just saying some of the Chuck shit you said. You know, you said that shit. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? And that was it. You know what I'm saying? So we had our little fiasco, whatever. Y'all gonna hear it back. A couple of y'all gonna make clips of it, talk about it, try to pump it up. Night and day, don't y'all fucking fall for that goofy ass shit. We said what we said. Y'all said what y'all said. You know what I'm saying? So don't smoke on this end no longer either. You remember the analogy? I think that's what made it click. Well, it was your brother. You know what I'm saying? So we and them two niggas, they say we Gucci. It's over. I know they ain't gonna stop talking about Puff, so I don't even expect that. But y'all niggas, I'm just letting y'all know, whatever come with that, come with that. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is alert to you now. You know what I mean? That was when we was in another space. You know what I'm saying? And it's all because of your attachment with old broad. Hey, you could have said that shit on your own. It would have. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You could have said that shit on your own. It would have been nothing. Oh, it's just another blog. Is when you was endorsing Shorty. That's the real issue. But now that you endorsing Shorty, I'll see what I can do to get that. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. That's fair. So anyway, we start engaging in the conversation. Next thing you know, mid our conversation, here comes this broad that I never met before in my fucking life. I only came to say I wish you had. I only came to say I wish the conversation did not get so heated. I slam a supporter in your channel. No, I slam a supporter of your channel. Okay, I appreciate it, Teresa Brown. You know, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, in Anastasia, it's saying this is bigger than that. You don't, that's why I said this is why no woman can motherfucking leave me. It's not about fucking all about Jag. It's about the perception of the public of me. Just like you chicks intended to do, since you want me to fast fucking forward with your loud ass mouth. After I got out of the shit, and I'm gonna loop back to this evangelist chick. But after I left the shit, there was all these comments, including the CCH bitch that ain't never met me a day in her motherfucking life. Who had a conversation with me once again, talking like a motherfucker. Once again, and I had mentioned this bitch earlier before the broadcast. That's the funny thing about it. She just happened to show up. I saw the Pixie Dust broad over there. Pixie Broad, she talking about, you cursed me out too. You damn right I cursed you out. Tell her why I cursed you out. I know some chicks that would have cursed you out. Tell them why I cursed you out. Don't just tell niggas I cursed you out. Tell them why I cursed you out. That's the only thing I ask. If I curse you out, tell them why I cursed you out. Because I just don't randomly run around and just curse motherfuckers out. That's not my style. So, you know what I mean? It's never been my style. I grew up around Italians and Greeks. That is my fucking attitude. That's why I said to this lady, I said, please don't try to psychoanalyze me because you don't know what you're talking about. I'm a mixture of a whole bunch of different shit. I'm a mixture of my Cuban heritage. I'm a collection of my black heritage. I'm a collection of my Italian background, being around them so much, my Lord. And God knows even the way I cook and eat, anybody that's around me knows definitely that Greek influences in me. You understand what I'm saying? Got you. Copy. You know what I'm saying? We Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Shit fucked up my motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? With that broad. That's all I'm talking about. I'm just talking about the support. You know what I'm saying? I do real fucking content. I go to fucking and it's not to disrespect them or comparison or nothing, but I do real fucking content. I go to court cases, including Jonathan Majors. Had Jonathan Majors on camera with me, if y'all not familiar. The Trump case, the Trump press hearing, that's on my other channel. You understand what I'm saying? Like all this shit I do, I go to Trump Tower. I was up there advocating for a black woman 8 days prior to me having to go back up there because of the reputation and the perception that a lot of you women got of me, that I had to go back up there, that motherfucker. And I went up there at nighttime. I made sure to turn the camera, show you I was saying this in front of the police. I was saying this in front of staff. I was saying this in front of white people. And I'm defending y'all. And y'all sitting up, I was defending a black woman, but a representation of y'all. And that shit is skewed too. And I'm gonna get into that a little bit later with something that happened to do with Diddy. Y'all might want to sit here and listen to that because I'm ashamed of some shit I seen today. But I'm gonna say this real quick first. When you get men that's arguing or whatever, ladies, it is not at your motherfucking discretion to come up and unbeknownst to the man, jump into a live. I don't appreciate that shit. Let me know heads up. Simple, hey, Davin, this is Evangelist so-and-so, and this is what she does or whatever. To be quite honest with you, I thought watching all these panels and all this shit, I just thought this was a random bitch. I really did. I thought this was a random bitch getting up here, giving her psychoanalysis and talking like she's a know-it-be-all of every fucking thing. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a normal loudmouth bitch because in the midst of your agenda, y'all have a bunch of loudmouth bitches that don't know when to stop. Don't know what their motherfucking duties are. Don't know when to motherfucking put the brakes on. They just want to keep pushing and pushing, and every nigga don't play that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody don't play that shit. So for you to be expected of things to turn out the way you think they are. Look, if I walk up and I punch a nigga in the face, if that nigga punch me back, am I in control of his reaction? No, I am not. That's simple psychology. I don't know how smart this lady is. That's sociology too as well. If I walk up and I rob a bank, am I responsible for the reaction I get once I attempt to rob the bank? No, I'm not. Well, you can't hold nobody responsible when you're unbeknownst to who you are. You think you're bigger than what you are. Like, was I supposed to know this, broad, or some shit? Like, I'm lost. Y'all gotta help me out. I'm lost. Was I supposed to know Evangelist Val? Like, is Evangelist Val in the scope of the people I know? I don't know. Puff. Fuck. The scope of people I know is Miss Val, the top fucking content creator. Nah, you came on that bitch to make a play, and that's how you motherfucking fucked up. And I'm gonna tell you how this broad fucked up. Y'all pay attention. See, on one end, she said something, and I went back and I grabbed the clip, right? Because I said, I didn't say no shit like that. And she tried to project to Miss Pam that I told Miss Pam to be quiet during her broadcast. And I ain't say shit like that. And I said, well, let me go back and see if I said this. I said, nah, shorty, I said this to you. I said, I don't need no woman to lead me. So sit back and let the men talk. That's when you were talking. And if you pay attention and you really want to get funky about it, I said this shit twice. Fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You should get your bread for being a content creator. Never will get it. That's the after effects of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I done heard the AT2 nigga talk about it. Fuck that nigga, but he didn't talk about that shit. I done heard other female content creators say, yo, these niggas is out here sullying my motherfucking reputation based on, you know what I'm saying, gossip, lies, assumptions, presumptions, shit like that or whatever. I'm one of the very few motherfuckers out here that literally online, except for me, Big Face Gary, Choke No Joke, you know what I'm saying? Choke No Joke know me. Math Hoffa, he know me in real life. Go ask him. Math Hoffa know me in real life. You know what I'm saying? Me and Math Hoffa, the first time we met was up at Daddy's house recording studio. Me and him, Flames Flow. He was selling his Tupac joints up in there. You know, just on the side hustle, but he was there to be part of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? That was just that how he moved. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot what the shit was. It was this Tupac line he had out. So all these people know me. Like I ain't no cap and nothing I say or nothing like that. I want her to solid. I had the experience. I worked in the office building. I wasn't out just putting up posters or whatever. Well, that among our duties, hell yeah, it was first couple years we got there. We busted our ass to get where we were, but we were now up in the clubs. We were now motherfucking on stage with the artists and everything like that. And this is my leniency, and I'm proud of it. I've done things that people twice my age will never even get the opportunity to do. That's not being obnoxious. That's not being cocky. That's just the background I come from. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was a rich nigga, you've been a rich nigga all your, would you go tell King Charles, yo, stop acting like a rich nigga? Then why the fuck you telling me that? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to come back up. That's it, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come back up. Feel me? So I don't tell no lie. That's one thing about me. That's one thing that kills me too. Because a lot of women that listen to me, they ain't never had a man, at least if they do have a man, they ain't had a man of solid ground to say the same shit to them. I used to talk to my sisters like this. I'd be like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? And I talk to them just like that. And they'd be like mad at me because I said it like that. And then 10th, I'm glad you said that shit to me. Y'all bitches is going in the wrong direction trying to get fucking clout on YouTube. Now, let me tell you what this chick did. She came in here and she came into the conversation, this Val chick or whatever. And after the conversation was over, Miss Pam ultimately, she said she let myself and Night and Day go. This chick had her own diatribe after that. And she was like, and what I was trying to do, and da-da-da-da-da. You talking about you don't need no woman. Sometimes you need da-da-da-da-da. But it was one thing she said before she said all that I caught. Miss Pam was trying to talk, and the same shit you was accusing me of, you did. You said, no, let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. The same thing that she accused me of, as soon as I got off the line, she did it. So let me know the whole, if baby feel like the whole time you were there. Well, she confirmed that. She was in the chat room. That's what she said. You said, I was in the chat room, and I saw all this disrespect going on from your platform, and da-da-da. Who the fuck are you to intervene? Like, who the fuck are you? I didn't say, yo, I want to talk to Val, the fucking evangelist. I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck you. To be quite honest with it, just because of what you said afterwards, and you're a fucking hypocrite. That's why I say you a pimp pastor. Because you turned around and you did the same fucking thing. Listen, anytime you see them AME type looking motherfucking churchgoers or them AME type looking dressed motherfuckers like that, my family's half. I got half my family's black. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anytime you see them motherfuckers like that or whatever, rest assured, this is Reverend Creflo Dollar's crowd. You know, the nigga that's raised $60 million to get a private jet. Why do you need $60 million? Well, you know, I got to fly in class. I got to feel comfortable. You know, $60 million, what it did for the surrounding area where that church is located at? Go look. Go look. I guarantee you understand what I'm talking about. This is how these motherfuckers move. And they run with these matter-of-factly type ideologies or whatever. Who's to say that the strategy that you learned or whatever pamphlet or whatever fucking community college you went to or whatever mediocre school you went to, what's to say your execution of that is not correct and synonymous with what those of more higher tenure of you in your same profession? So you can have a doctor. I mean, you're a good fucking doctor. You can be a quack and get fucking, you know what I'm saying? Or you can be a great doctor. It's a good thing. Y'all seen BBLs, right? It's a good thing with people that do BBLs. There's people that do BBLs and put semen in your ass. Fix a flat in your ass. You don't believe me? I know a chick right now. I can look her up. Her name is Pebbles the Body. All right. I'll throw a picture up of her with me and her when last time I seen her was in Arizona. That was the last time I seen her. And that was like 2013, maybe 12, something like that. She's been in jail ever since that. It was her and this transsexual that was from Georgia. She would set up the shit up here in New York, and then she would fly the transsexual in, and the transsexual was putting fucking Fix a Flat, semen or whatever. She got convicted of that or whatever. But she was in K-Slay, Straight Stunt magazine, all that shit. Women don't come to the contrary of how they do other women dirty. There's been women that died over shit like that. That's where your interest should be at. Instead, the interest lies with these women is, let's run around with our pitchforks and demand and punk our respect. You ain't gonna punk me, motherfucker. I'll be the last motherfucker going down. You ever seen Ant-Man? Where all the fucking the duplicates of Ant-Man start crunching in on? Y'all bitches will be just like that. I'll be pow, 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 pow. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out. Fuck all that. No, I'm not feeling that. All this and this emasculating shit. I don't go up like that. I'm half Cuban, half black. No. Yo solo que macho ahí, tú sabes, siempre. Siempre. Que macho. That's another thing I want to lead on. The other shit that Evangelist Val, fake ass preacher, this fucking phony. She leads out and says, I've never seen 3 men so feminine. See, that's a shaming tactics that these broads do right there. Yeah. It's a shaming tactics. Shaming tactics. What did I tell y'all before? The first thing, even Miss Pam, I give you real respect. She said, I don't know about that. Because there ain't no way in hell I think that me and the 9 day niggas have said a whole bunch of shit about each other, but we never called each other gay. That was one thing none of us said. You know what I'm saying? Like so it was funny to me, and there's no embarrassment about that. There's no shot at the LBGT community. But for that to be your first go-to, and like I said, you don't know me, but that to be your first go-to for myself and the guys. Yeah, you said that after the show. Yes, you did. Don't say you didn't. You told a whole bunch of porgy pies and lies. Even Miss Pam said when you said, yo, Miss Pam, he told you to shut up. I didn't say that. That's a device. That's a device and mechanism thing to do. Oh, he said this. I've had that happen to me before. I walked out of Starbucks and had my coffee in my hand, and a chick I held the door open for, just happened to be African-American chick, held the door open for her because she had a tray which had like 4 coffees on it. She was with this other fat chick, and the fat chick could have just been like, let me get 2 of the coffees. That's how I felt. Instead, when I hold the door open, the girl turned around and said, you're welcome. Excuse me. She said, thank you. I said, you're welcome. I said, you look nice too. You know what the big one did? The big one turns around, you don't talk to her like that. You ain't got to disrespect her like that. Blah, blah. I said, because I said your friend look good and you don't. And she thought this was all right. Whole time I'm like, yo, if this bitch get any closer to my face, I swear to God, I'm gonna pop in her leg. On my mother. I gripped up. I was like, yo, if she get any closer to me and it touched my face one more motherfucking time, she literally touched my face trying to be cute. She was trying to be cute, but trying to be funny and trying to be aggressive at the same time. It was a mixture of all 3. I watch women on a daily basis on this YouTube platform try to punk men, talk about men, make niggas submit. You will never get me to submit to you bitches. I don't give a fuck if you bitches don't never give me $5 again. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lyric from Nas. It's just some bitches understand my story. I saw some of you ladies in there in the chat room batting for me, coming to defense of me and the 9 day niggas. I appreciate that. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna put it out here for you so you understand what you're dealing with. See, I don't never let people come to my channel. They don't know what they're dealing with. Yes, I'm fucking passive aggressive. Yes, I went through the fucking pandemic by my motherfucking self. That shit look like that movie Will Smith in. You understand what I'm saying? When we was out there. Yes, we passive aggressive up here in this area. We have to be. It's the way we are. If you're not passive aggressive, you're gonna get passive aggressive thrown at you. Miss Val will be a fucking victim up here. That little hoity-toity wannabe. See, a lot of these chicks that be on here, they be trying to emulate white women. This chick said some hood shit. Chick, do you know where I live at? And where I've been living? First of all, I lived on the shoreline. That's for one. You understand what I'm saying? Here in Connecticut. You understand what I'm saying? Now where I live at now is one of the most opulent areas in the United States of America. Put it this way, 20 minutes away from me is motherfucking Diana Ross's estate. They be around town locally a lot of times. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the truth. I mean, I can walk outside, somebody tell you that. You see them all the time. Her and the daughter. What's her daughter's name? Tracy. And the other daughter. She's got another daughter that's black that look just like her too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shorty. So and the area I live in is one of the most opulent in the United States. So so you trying to tell me I'm good enough to be around Italians and Greeks, but never to the metrics of you? Well, unfortunately, ladies, let me let y'all hear something that's gonna fuck y'all up, but I gotta hear this. Unfortunately, ladies, the world doesn't operate under a metric of how the phrase is ever so loving nowadays, both of them. As a woman, or I feel like the fucking world don't operate off like that. The world operate off of niggas that get up every fucking morning and stand up and take a piss. Those are the ones that are handing you your jobs. Those are the ones that are handing you your degrees. Those are the ones, in fact, that are letting your motherfucking monkey asses sit up here on fucking YouTube right now as we fucking speak. You better bow down. All that fake imagery, punk and shit ain't happening over here. Miss Val. Y'all believe in that motherfucker. I don't. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, anybody live in New York City, tri-state area. Anybody, especially if you live in New York City, all right? But I live very short minute. I live minutes outside New York. So I'm in New York every day. I was in New York last night. How many of y'all let a motherfucker that's a stranger walk up on you and just project whatever the fuck they want to and say, I can have a confident resolution because I understand everything that's going on here? No, the fuck you don't. You heard what the fuck you heard. It was a whole bunch of things. That's another reason I respect 90-day niggas. It was a whole bunch of shit that was exchanged between us. They didn't discuss it on there. I discussed it on there because they must have peeked it like I did. You ain't gonna use this shit later for motherfucking material. And that's why I stayed there for a minute. I said, watch these motherfuckers start talking shit about me. And just like clockwork there was. To all three of us, me and the 90-day niggas, we gay, we feminine, whatever she was trying to allude to. Then it was so how do niggas argue? So this the niggas she know don't argue and don't yell and nobody should get mad. You know, this was the more contradictive shit. The broad got fucking mad after I left and started talking all tough, but she said we was yelling and screaming. Well, why didn't you talk in your punctual voice then, bitch? See what I'm saying about the bullshit? When I left and me and 90-day left, the broad continued on and she continued with a diatribe that we was fucking this and that and feminine and shit and feminine energy, you know, all that little usual shit they go to, that the butch dyke crowd that really want to be, you know, she really want to be a lesbian, you can tell. You know, that's just my opinion. I think she want to lick the carpet here and there. You know what I'm saying? I feel that masculine energy come over. But she did the exact same shit she was accusing us of. So what I saw the chuck in it, and really what she was doing. Like, ladies, you got to be real careful when these bitches be calling you sis. My sisters will tell you all the time, don't call me sister. Don't say that's my sister, none of that shit. Because, bitch, when it really break down to it, a lot of times you won't do nothing, something go down, or either two, you're plotting something. This chick was plotting. You know, I know she was plotting because she said, I was doing a live and people came over to my chat and they said I should go over to Miss Pam's. So I ended my live. I came into the chat and I was just, whoa, just listening. And I didn't like the disrespect. And I didn't like the yelling and screaming and acting all crazy. So how do I fucking exert and execute and describe myself after they leave? I start yelling and screaming and talking shit and blah, 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 blah. I've been disrespected. Man, why the fuck I gotta respect you? That's what I tell a chick nowadays. Yeah, you disrespect. Why the fuck I gotta respect? Who the fuck are you for me to respect? Fuck I gotta respect you for? What have you done warranted of respect? Let's ask that question. Because a lot of times these chicks be like, you gotta respect me. What you'll find out real quick is this chick is the same chick that's setting niggas up to get motherfucking robbed. This chick is the chick that's in the club poisoning niggas' drinks, making them pass out and shit. You understand what I'm saying? This chick is the chick that's stealing money from the motherfucking her ex-boyfriend, knowing that the kid's not his. You understand what I'm saying? This chick is the chick that goes into motherfucking Rite Aid and stealing makeup and shit. This chick is the chick that go into the weed store. So where is you basing your morality off of based on your own life yourself? Because they say in the Bible that ye without sin cast the first stone. Ain't that right, evangelist motherfucking Val? Huh? All dolled up with all them crinkles in that weave. Seen them crinkles? Crinkles is, yeah, that crinkle weave. That's your auntie weave, you heard? That silky number shump, such and such. You know what I mean? I said right then and there, I said, this tacky ass broad talking about, and they talking in his vernacular, and the way I break it down, now you want me to be docile in my motherfucking delivery. I'm not a docile motherfucker. If you want a docile ass man, that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to you if y'all ever get in a situation you get robbed. Oh, I want you to turn masculine now. Where's the button? It's all good to a shoe, huh, Mom? It's all good to a shoe. I want everybody to be, oh, men of color got to be docile. Oh, hold on, somebody's robbing me. I need a man. See what I'm saying? The whole argument don't make no sense. So anytime you hear a bitch talking shit like that, get the fuck away from that bitch. That shit ain't gonna end no way. Somebody gonna run into your house and the docile shit and the emasculation shit and put you under, you ain't gonna be prepared for it. You're gonna fucking lose. I know too many fucking real ass fucking women. Shout out to Dia Sims, co-creator motherfucking Revolt TV. I've been in too many rooms with multi-millionaire women to hear motherfucking a chick that call herself Evangelist Val give a motherfucking psychoanalysis, and that's just what I called it, and I called it from the beginning because after I left, what did you proceed to do? Do a psychoanalysis, and bitch, you are what's wrong with the culture right now. I don't give a fuck what you say. You are what's wrong with the culture right now. There's tons of doppelganger chicks just like you running around all in the culture, in the projects, in the hood, whatever. And these be the same chicks when they get in a fight. Oh, it ain't no big deal. Y'all bitches watch bitches fight. My mans in them was on motherfucking Love and Hip Hop. All right, shout out to Jacquay. Y'all done seen the videos with me and all that, whatever. That's my peoples in real life. All right, y'all bitches sit back and watch Love and Hip Hop. And it's not only produced by a woman, Mona Scott Young, but y'all watch every fucking season of that shit. Y'all watch Baddies. Y'all watch all these other different shows, right? And the bitches is on there calling each other bitches, throwing motherfucking glasses at each other, fucking doing all kinds of crazy ass behavior. They've been doing it for like, what, a good 10, 15 years now, since 2007, Love and Hip Hop came on. So like 15, 20 fucking years. Y'all hoes ain't never got nothing to say about that shit. But you want to come in here and tell three fucking men how the fuck they supposed to conduct their argument? Now, bitch, start in your own backyard first for you digging anybody's fucking backyard. Go down there and talk to Mona Scott Young and be like, you know what, Mona? I want to start seeing some conflict resolution go on the show here. I think you can interject me in that. You think you know what she's going to do? She's going to fucking laugh at you because everybody wants to see the fighting and the drama and shit like that. And that's what most of your audience, ladies, consist of. I heard a broad go on AT2 show. You know what she said? He was talking about the drama and all that shit or whatever. Chick came in and said, we love that shit. I know you love that shit. I know you love that shit, baby. We love you, baby. We know you love it. You love more violence. You know that lesbian couples have more domestic violence issues than any other heterosexual couple you can think of. And any other demographic, lesbians, two women together. You don't believe me? Go to CDC right now, look it up. If you're a lady in here, you can prove me wrong and say something that's outside what the CDC says, I'll shut the fuck up. You can also go to the Department of Justice, it'll be there too. Y'all can't fool me with this bullshit, ladies. And like I said, Miss Pam, it's cool and everything like that, but Miss Pam, at the same time, I feel like this. If you're going to invite people on or whatever in the future, you need to start letting people be alert of who the fuck coming on. You threw them people on me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was there to talk to you in good faith and good spirit. You understand what I'm saying? I give it. You wasn't judgmental at the end or whatever. But I'm cool though. You know what I'm saying? It won't happen again. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? It won't happen with nobody. You know what I mean? That's why I don't like talking to niggas. So I'm gonna let this play real quick because I want y'all to hear something in a second here. I let it load up. But you know what I'm saying? This is why I say repeatedly I don't do interviews with people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to even go further here, and it's going to hurt some of y'all feeling. This is what I don't do stuff with black females. And I'm going to tell you why. Not because they're black females. No. Because of the type of sentiment that they have. You understand what I'm saying? And if you hear what I said, like I said, once again, go back to the beginning of Miss Pam's program tonight. Everything that I said right there and what was created and what was going on, not only was some of the women that created it and went along with the narrative or whatever was in the chat room, not only that, but the same thing engaged towards the end of that show. So if you're able to play back the live chat, I want you to see in there where these women start saying, oh, he hate women of color. He was disrespectful. Da, 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 da. And I'm thinking to myself, I was like, bitch, I just told y'all from the beginning. And Miss Pam just broke it down and agreed with me. Now he don't hate women. I don't hate Miss Pam. But these bitches did the same shit that I was talking about, my nigga. The traditional, them niggas gay. This one chick said this about all three of us, but you're supposed to be an evangelist. What kind of fucking evangelist are you? The church of fucking Satan? Yeah, pretty much, because it's all a fraud. I'm gonna let this clip play. Y'all check this out.
Evangelist Val. I think Davin, I think I've seen you both. And JR, I've seen you. Watched both of y'all. But I'm just tell y'all something right quick. Davin, you coming from a whole nother space, brother. You are
All right, I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
you
I don't know
y'all
you. I don't know you.
yeah,
And you
you
try to
don't
make a psychoanalyzation of me. I
no,
don't
I'm
know
not
you.
making no
I don't know
First
you.
of all,
Our conversation. No. Can't no woman lead
first
me.
of
Let's
all,
stop right
you're
there. Let's stop right there. Can't
disrespecting
no
the
woman lead me.
you
Me and this dude, we can talk.
disrespecting the
We gonna talk like
hell.
men do. I don't
You
talk like you.
disrespecting the
I don't interact
hell
like that with you.
out
I ain't
of
asked to speak to
Pam's
you. All
channel.
right, so stop all
And
that shit. Yeah, I
Pam,
don't do that
any
psychoanalysis
man that
bullshit.
comes up
First
here
of
and
all, I
talks
know
to
I've only
your
heard you for 4 minutes, but I
any
know everything
man
about you
that
based on
comes
my
up
base
here
studies.
and disrespects your channel like this is mad disrespectful. The way he's talking up here and the way he's talking over you, talking about let the men speak. Yo, this is her channel, first of all. Secondly, you won't even allow, and this is what's so funny. I don't have to psychoanalyze you, dude. I got 7 sons. I know. You're not impressing me with your wordage. I'm sitting here and I was gonna give you all mad due respect. What I was gonna say is y'all coming from 2 different places. I can tell you from the hood. I can tell you run the streets. I know you a businessman. Like I can tell all that just from the way you speak. So y'all not fully understanding one another. He don't get the idea
Now, I
that when you
appreciate that
saw him with
comment, though.
AT2, you felt like they was coming up against you as a group. That's because of where you come from. I respect the way you talking. I was just gonna tell you, you can't talk to Pam like that on her channel. But see, you so disrespectful. You want to jump down my throat, dude. I don't have to
That's what she
psychoanalyze
lied.
you. I don't know you. You right. I don't want to know you. I have no reason to get up here. My deal is for Pam. That's my sister. And I'm gonna always ride for my sister. And I'm not gonna sit and watch nobody
That's
disrespect her. I
cat.
don't give no fucks who it
That's
is. I'm
cat.
not gonna sit back and watch her be disrespected.
You
So
don't give a
there,
fuck
that's
who
what
it
the
is, but you an
fuck that is.
evangelist.
Period. I ain't
She
trying to
cat.
lead no motherfucking man. I ain't got time for this shit. This is her channel. And
That's
when
how
you
she
tell
talk to
her to
her
be
sons. I'm
quiet and
not your
let the
son,
men
mommy.
have it out, y'all can go have it out somewhere else.
Why? Somewhere other, not at your channel,
He
though, because this
said
ain't your
that?
channel.
Wait a
Yes,
minute. He
that's what
told
he
me this.
said.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear him say. He's damn it. Wait a
See
minute.
that? You
Wait a
see
minute.
Miss
You
Pam
said that
said it.
to
She didn't hear
me?
me say that because I
Hold
didn't say
on.
that. I said it
Let
to
me unmute
you.
him. Oh, wait a minute. Let me unmute you, Davin. Davin, you told me to shut up and let the men handle it.
Miss Pam, I talked to her. I don't know who this woman is. She just tried to manipulate something. See,
Wait a minute.
this is the problem I
Wait a
be
minute.
having. I was
Hold on.
talking to homeboy right here. I was talking to
Hold on,
homeboy right here.
Davin.
And when I was talking, when I
Davin,
said, I'm gonna answer you. When I said what I said I don't need her interference. I said I don't know you. I came to talk to Miss Pam and homie right here. We got unfinished business that we talking about. If we was in the
That's
see, this is
not
what
what
happened in
you
the
said.
street and shit. In the street, it be
Pam,
women just like
before
that. It
I
be
got
women
up
just
here,
like that. What does she have
before
to do
I
with this
got up here,
conversation?
he
she
It be
wait a
said,
minute.
women
Hold
just
on.
like
Let me
this
explain
that
something
jump
to him,
in the
Davin.
middle of
Hold
men's
on. Wait a minute.
conversations. And
Okay. Hold on. So let me clear this up for you. She's up here because I allowed her up here. She can't get up here unless I invite her up here.
that was my whole question. Why did you invite her up there? Oh, you want to? Oh, no. Y'all don't do it that way. Y'all don't do it that way. Y'all trying to operate with men like they children. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what you do with kids. Kids be fighting in the classroom or something like that. Come here, Tammy. Come sit in the corner. You don't do that with grown ass fucking men. Let me tell y'all ladies something. You get the shit beat out of you fucking around with the wrong motherfucking nigga like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you something for your own good here. You understand? Now I'm gonna show you the contradictions that's up in this shit. And I'm gonna show you a couple other things. But make sure y'all pay attention specifically to that chat room. Chat room was like Pixie Dust chick was in there talking about, he cussed me out too. Said something about me. He cussed me out too. I'm a victim. All of them victims. Well, nah, really, in reaction to anything, you wasn't announced, shorty. Up here, you announced. It's like bringing some chick to somebody's house in New York City. Hey, anybody in Tri-State know what I'm talking about? Don't bring no motherfucker to my house and I don't know who this motherfucker is. And especially expect me to respect their advice. I don't know who the fuck this is. And lady, all right, you got 7 sons. So fuck what? Raise your kids. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. You can't go out and interact with grown-ass men the way you act with your sons. That's the way your sons came out. And there's a lot of men out here, you understand what I'm saying? If you were married, not married, or whatever, raising your 7 sons, that might be of higher tier caliber. And what makes you think they ain't taught their kids something that's higher above the current stature of what your kids understand in life or you? Meaning that you think your kids got the same opportunities, say, as Prince Harry's kids will? Same education, same opportunities? You have to be a idiot to think that way. But this is the way some of these chicks think. They think because they in their area, or they in their space, or them in this 3-block radiuses, you the big shit over there, that you must be globally, must be internationally, must be nationally, you big too. I did not know who the fuck this lady was. On everything on my mother. Let me continue.
Val, Jax sent me pictures. You clearly hear Jax say, "I'm gonna do you one better, Pam," and she starts sending me pictures.
Right.
Have Pam posted any of those pictures, Val?
No, you have not.
Oh, okay.
So you said
as long as she be a petty bitch, she gets no respect from me, Val. None. I don't respect her. None.
Okay. You don't respect her. Okay, listen. So right now we're gonna you just gonna leave it alone. You don't respect her, and that's it. Never to be spoken of again.
Absolutely.
Now that was the hypocritical part for me. Motherfuckers is over here telling me about conflict resolution and all this bullshit or whatever. Miss Pam, you say you wrecked up a car and you was fucking mad right there. We heard you speaking. This is after I got off the broadcast. So what's good for you ain't good for me? I don't fucking get it. That sound hypocritical as a motherfucker to me. You able to vent, say what the fuck you want to in the octave you fucking want to, but I ain't. You see what I mean here? This whole fucking misandry shit, trust me, ain't none of them motherfucking broads in that chat room like men of color. That's why they only attack exclusively men of color. And I don't care, because I'm going to start doing some attacking my motherfucking self in a minute here. Because I see all you bitches is on one pendulum. You understand what I'm saying? I see it from a mile away. So shit about to get different. A lot of y'all bitches gonna start shutting your mouths. Watch. We gonna put you in position. I'm gonna hook y'all on up. Word of my mother. I'm gonna hook y'all on up. Here's another clip I want to play.
Co-host, did y'all enjoy this show? Boy, it sure didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to turn.
Girl, I thought we was gonna have to call somebody in.
Oh my God, girl. Ooh, we had men. What tripped me out was the way the men. Oh my God, Lord, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay, y'all. Replay,
Girl, I ain't never seen the straight men get up and get to acting out.
Lord. Okay. Look at these who is
So I mean, they get down the same way. I can't make this shit up. So this is why I specifically don't do no fucking engagement as far as online with black females. You see that right there? She ain't say, nah, that ain't the case. She ain't say, nah, that. Nah, you live by that same diatribe in your private life, Miss Pam. And so do that chick right there. You understand what I'm saying? I put that country ass broad in Brooklyn for fucking 15 days. They'll ton out. She be ready to squab with everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Who want it? Who want to get it or whatever? But this pretend play like you fucking moral and all that shit online, I ain't eating that shit. You can serve that shit to the dumb niggas, but you ain't serving that shit to me. Claro que sí, en tu mente. And so, I'm all yours. Crinkle, crinkle. She had that crinkle weave, that number 9 such and such. You understand what I'm saying? But sitting back, that was satire. We were meant to be material. That's why we were invited up there. That's why I was invited up there. That's why Night and Day was invited up there. We were meant to be satire material. So let me put this out. That shit that happened with Miss Pam tonight fucked everybody up. I ain't never talking to one of you motherfuckers on camera ever again in my fucking life. I don't trust none of y'all motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? None of it. Especially the bitches. So put me on record for that. And I'm going to tell you why. Anybody that want to cap that off and say, I'm going to show you I'm going to play back. Anybody want to cap that off? I'm going to start exposing you bitches for exactly who you are. I'm going to start putting up exposés of the shit y'all bitches say. Let's break them down. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about what this mean, what that mean, whatever. Because what I saw tonight was the implementation of motherfucking white supremacy try to be employed by Mammy herself, being one Miss Val. Miss Val tried to come in like Mammy and tell everybody, all right, now y'all gonna calm down on this plantation. That's what you was trying to do. And then when we wouldn't bow down, the next thing you want to do after that, we wouldn't heed your word and all that shit. You want to talk to me like I'm one of your fucking kids. You must be wilding. You must be wilding. You understand what I'm saying? She lucky my sisters wasn't around. My sisters were around. Oh my God, they would have banged on one. Like, fuck who talking to, bitch? Like, who the fuck this bitch talking to? Like, it's just crazy to me, G. Like, we got people on here on YouTube. Yeah, wherever you at in your financial state is wherever you at in your financial state. You understand what I'm saying? But please believe that clip right there, and why I shouldn't have never went on there, and that's why I said I made a mistake tonight. I have a good heart. You understand what I'm saying? If I didn't have a good heart, I wouldn't have been on that show. But trust me when I tell you, women like Miss Pam, women like Miss Val, and a whole bunch of women in their chat based on the way they were talking shit about niggas and shit like that after niggas left or whatever. These women don't give a fuck about you. And they cool with you as long as you one of these docile, soft niggas. You ain't got no bass in your voice or shit like that. But the minute you say something they don't like, fuck that nigga. He don't like black women. He this, she that. And the same thing followed along in tonight. I had bitches in the chat trying, this one bitch, a CCH bitch, bitch, we gonna get together. We gonna get together. We get together with this bitch. Because I don't even know who this bitch is, but this bitch got the most to say about me. I want to say to CCH, bitch, I hope you get hit by a car, you fucking whore. Oh my mama, I hope you get. Let me tell you something. This bitch was in that chat room when she was trying to lead the charge as far as niggas talking shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because I mentioned her earlier. I keep trying to tell you, these subscribers and these mods, they think they got ambitions. They got YouTube ambitions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't nobody's in there regular, like they nobodies. I walk out the door, I'm still Davin Lewis. I walk up into these offices, I can talk to certain people. I'm still Davin Lewis. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still the same Davin Lewis that's in the studio, whatever. I'm not motherfucking liable to anybody on here. Because one, black women don't support this platform. There's very few black women that support this platform. And I say that with a open motherfucking smile. Black women, las mujeres. Women, underlying key, women. It's the bitches, the hoes, the hee-haws, and all them motherfuckers that be on here trying to do. Hell no, I ain't ever going to fuck over there. I peeped that shit too, talking about, they want to interview you, because she thought I was going, but she was asking me before then at Night and Day. She was asking me before then doing an interview. I said, all right, let me do a little test roll, whatever. She said, you can click the link. So I said, all right, let me go ahead and see what they talk about. You know what I mean? This is how y'all niggas got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to any, because these bitches, they folding shit up and they cracking shit and dissecting it and everything like that, trying to set a narrative to it. And because of the sisterhood, these bitches just go with it. You know what I'm saying? It might happen to you. You understand? So, like, the chick, if it make any sense what I'm saying, she had all intentions of if anything happened there, whether she had intentions and she had a backup plan, whether shit went left, she had intentions and she had a backup plan if shit went north and it went in her favor. Miss Pam, as since it was, she said at the end of the show, I ain't never had a show like that. You understand what I'm saying? That was a good show. So it's material. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we're going to have about 15, 20 motherfuckers that's on here. This shit should be funny as hell. We got 15, 20 minutes on here that's going to motherfucker be like the women. Oh, Lord, it's World War III on YouTube. And the blah, 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 blah. And this ties into this. And I'm going in investigation. And all this silly ass shit. These bitches spending all their time doing that shit. How come y'all bitches ain't on here looking for missing girls? Did y'all know the missing little black girls? Missing little black girls and missing little Latin girls in second are the least sought out when it comes out to girls being adopted. How come they ain't a bitch on here advocating for that day to day? Do a 10-hour live on that. No, because you bitches are more slaves to the matrix than y'all are to anything. And a lot of you hoes depend on motherfucking cash apps and shit versus depending on AdSense. So it make even more sense for y'all to do that type of material with the audiences y'all got. But they won't motherfucking sacrifice one night of missing that bag because in the underneath and logic of all of it, it's about money for you hoes. Y'all need that new Maybelline. Y'all need that new Sephora, whatever the fuck. Y'all bitches need that. You need that bag that you can't really afford. You know what I'm saying? Bitches be having real Louis bags living on the third floor of the projects. Where my mother. You know what I'm saying? Bitches be having on red bottom $700 living in motherfucking Section 8. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens. But I bows down to no hope. Let me show y'all some more Chuck shit.
Between him and Night and Day. What I was trying to do was get some resolution for it. And I was trying to get him to calm down. Because when you have a hot head, that's how I was. What day was that, Alicia? The other day? When I did, what day was that, Val? I think I told you a day.
Thursday.
So
Was it Thursday?
So I think I may have done that on Monday. But when we have a hot head, we don't hear anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so what I was trying to do was
but you can't
get him to calm down.
Right.
And I was thinking you coming up here would help.
Right. But the first thing he say to me is, I don't know you. I don't try to psychoanalyze me. You can't get through life with a head like you can't be bullheaded, whether you want to believe it or not, because it's coming from a woman. Can't no woman get me together.
I've been bullheaded all my life, and I worked at a record label.
That mentality and that attitude is what's wrong with the world. I'm not what's wrong with the world, honey. You want to try and put all the weight
You
of the
are
world
what's wrong
on
with the
me,
world.
talking about I'm what's wrong with the world. No, I'm not what's wrong with the world. It's attitudes
It should
like
go to full
yours
mammy
is
mode.
what's wrong with the world. Not wanting to listen to
Ooh, Lord.
being able to resolve situations with other people helping you.
Ooh,
That's what's wrong
child.
with the world.
You want me
It's
to be
not you.
docile?
I came up here for conflict resolution. I didn't come up here for more
You want me to be
drama.
docile?
I actually understood where you were coming from.
You want to
I came
emasculate me?
to help you get your point across.
Is that
But
right,
you
man?
wanna
I'm sorry,
attack me?
mammy.
You made your own point. I don't know you. You don't know me, so why are you attacking me? You had no reason to attack me. None whatsoever.
You had no reason. I'm a victim. Lord, I'm a victim, y'all. What's going on, One Lady Sparkle? One Lady Sparkle said just did the same thing. She's a hypocrite nobody. I was like, who the fuck is this bitch? And I should be taking your fucking advice. Like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? And you was uninvited for your opinion. Nobody asked for your fucking opinion. Like, who the fuck are you that I should value your fucking opinion? I don't trust a motherfucker to tell me where the fuck the subway is when I'm looking for it.
Let me say something first, sis.
Okay. All right. So, Val, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, sorry about that, Val.
You don't owe me no apology.
Yes,
No.
I do.
No. Let me tell you something.
Let me say something, Val. Let me tell you something.
Let me say something first, sis. Because there was somebody out there in the chat that said, why am I up here on your panel? Let me make this clear to everybody, okay? Because I done said this once, twice, 3 times. It's only 3 or 4 people I checked for on this MFA, okay? And this is one of them. I'm not going to sit in the chat and I'm not going to watch her be disrespected by no men. Now, if it was women up here, Pam going to hold her own. But these dudes ain't going to sit up here and disrespect her and talk all kinds. They nasty in the mouth. They saying whatever they want to say with no respect to the fact that she's a woman.
Thank you for the super
Pam.
sticker.
They don't know Pam. They don't know she's from the hood. They don't know Pam can't handle her own. It's just the whole fact. And I'm not going to even put it on Night and Day. I'm gonna put it on that boy. He was so disrespectful to you, and
That
then he goes,
boy,
"Hold on, Miss Pam,
mammy talk.
let the men handle it." First of all, it's her
Yep,
channel. And then when I got
not
up here,
yours. So
you
why
got,
you
I
talking?
don't
Why you
know
cut her
you.
off?
You ain't about to come up. You're so
She was trying to be seen.
disrespectful
She ain't
to
do that.
people in general. You don't have to respect me. Pam let me up here. And if you were smart as you claim you are, you would have known that, Mr. Content Creator for 4 years. You would have known Pam let me up here. I don't have special
Mr.
links and
Content
all that
creator for 4
secret
years.
shit.
That sound
I
like
couldn't have got
jealousy.
up here by myself. Pam let me up here. And she let me up here because
You bullshit. And that's the way it work. Somebody sends you the link and you get okay. That's the way it works. I'm sorry. Thank you, Evangelist Van, for helping us out there because us lowly niggas, we don't know no more than picking cotton and being down in Cuba and picking tobacco. Thank you, Miss Evangelist Van. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Let me tell you something else. And she sounded like full mammy mode. That was a mammy, Southern mammy at its finest, born bred to motherfucking enslaved motherfuckers. Y'all remember the movie Django Unchained? Y'all remember seeing the movie Django Unchained? Remember that scene in Django Unchained where they had the Mandingo fight and the chick is in the red dress, the black chick that came with Calvin Candy. And then when Django was sitting at the bar, he's talking or whatever the case may be, and she looked at Django after he take a sip of his drink because he's a free motherfucking man. And what happened? She grabbed the bottle of wine and said, I'm over here with the white man. I'm better than you. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all putting all your faith. Look, I'm going to keep it a buck. Y'all putting all y'all faith in these bitches or whatever. Let me tell you what it really is. These bitches don't like men of color, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? They all live under the same mantra. I done cracked open the code for y'all. I'm giving y'all the fucking game right here on a silver platter for fucking free. Ain't nobody hit my cash app. That's why I'm about to end this shit. But the point, and I ain't even promote it. It's Cash App $STRINGERBELL, as y'all see right there on the screen. Show some love or whatever. If you don't, it's just because I'm a real nigga. I understand. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? The daughters of single mothers and the fatherless girls, they ain't gonna understand it. You understand what I'm saying? Just like Nas says, some bitches just understand my story. I'm not going to apologize. Ain't no nigga apologize to me about bringing people on that I didn't know was going to be there. Announce that shit to me. That's unprofessional, for one. When you just bring somebody on, regardless if it's your profile or anything, like, for example, Miss Pam was on my shit, I would never just invite somebody over there that don't know Miss Pam or somebody like, that's like me. She said she had a problem with Kimmy. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm supposed to do? Invite Kimmy on there and try to become a mediator or whatever? How the fuck I know Kimmy gonna go for that shit? That's for one. How the fuck I know you gonna really go for that shit? That's for two. You understand what I'm saying? Feel me? So if you can't understand that equation, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but I want to get into this. I'm going to tell you another way that I found this morning that I just discussed me. And I want to see if I got some of these screenshots, but there's one in particular that I took that I just thought it was disgusting. Today, Pup was online. Yeah, here's the picture. Today, Pup posted up a picture of him and his daughters. And it was a very beautiful picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show that to you guys right now. It was a very beautiful picture of him and his daughters. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, we had some fuck faces come in there that were women. And these were black women making fun of. Mind you, these are Kim Porter's daughters. So amongst this crowd, y'all understand what I'm saying here, all right? Listen to me. Amongst this crowd of women that's saying this stuff, black women, because you can see their pictures. You know what I'm saying? And they're liking it. Amongst this crowd of black women that are in here, I'm trying to show you how they operate online. It's really a bully club, a lot of these bitches. They're a lot of bullies. They try to do like psych ops on men. You know what I'm saying? If they need to use you, they're going to use your platform. When they get rid of you, they're going to get rid of you. That's how it's going to go down. You know, you could think it's going to go down another way or whatever the case may be, but that's the majority of most female vloggers. So this picture was put up today. And Pup put that up, Jesse James. All three of the girls are here, the twins. And this is, this is Kim Porter's two daughters and the daughter by the other woman. I forgot what her name is. But these are his daughters. These are black girls. This dude always promotes black women, black girls or whatever. So there's a chance and a half that his kids were going to see this post because they're in the picture and they're with their father. You know what the bitch had the nerve to write? They don't know, do they? And I wrote back to that bitch. I wrote back to that cunt bitch. They don't know, do they? Key, ha, ha, ha. Anytime, let me tell y'all something. Anytime you ever get a comment, fellas, anytime you ever get a comment for a bitch and she say some sarcastic shit and follow behind it with key, ha, 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 don't reply to that bitch. Just block her. Just block the bitch. For real. Just block the bitch. That's an immature bitch. That's not a woman. That's an immature bitch. Just block her. Anytime you hear a bitch sit around all day, he's got anger issues. You don't tell a white man when he get mad. Calm down, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Calm down, John Cena. No, what they'll say, they'll evoke that shit. You understand what I'm saying? The only person they want to control anger is yours. You know why? Because it goes against their reputation. Because they're giving birth to just the same men and raising and rearing these kids by themselves. There was numerous women after that comment was put. They don't know, do they? It was numerous women that after that put the same comment on this beautiful picture of Puff and his kids. Literally, they don't know, do they? They don't know what? He's not convicted of shit. And why would you write that when some young black girls 9 times out of 10 will go and look at that and be heartbroken by something written like that? It's as if they're not hearing enough shit already. Which up to this point is unclaimed and unfound. Cassie got a settlement. That was it. And she got it from a board. This much I do know. And she ain't getting no, and stop that lie, she got $100 million, because she ain't getting no $100 fucking million. Cassie got close to about $15 to $14 million. And I wish somebody in the know would come out on their podcast and say the same fucking thing, because a couple of y'all know too within our circle. That bitch ain't getting number $15 million. She got probably what, 13.5 left after taxes, depending on what state. She live in California, or they taking a lot of that. I'm say about 12.8. You know what I'm saying? They taking a lot of that. She live in Cali. I think the tax margin over there is somewhere between like 24, 26 on the first million, I think, somewhere around there, like 20, 24. Usually the lowest you can get it from a state that I've ever seen is 18 or 16. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna accept it this time, nigga. I appreciate that. That's some real niggas right there. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Shout out to Night and Day, man. Them niggas just sent me $100, man. You ain't gonna never see it. That's why I was telling y'all niggas. I was like, nigga, ain't about the money. It's about these other motherfuckers. It's about the other motherfuckers shit. You know what I'm saying? But the niggas kept their word, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I did a live earlier. Niggas sent me some shit. I ain't gonna say what y'all niggas said. I said, nigga, you need to put like 2 zeros behind that shit. You know what I mean? But you know, them niggas kept it still. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I was literally coming on here to talk about the shit. I didn't even know the niggas gonna show up. I was like, yo, I read something to niggas because I was still sitting there. I said, I read something the niggas said in the chat, and that shit was 100. Niggas said, yo, it ain't no smoke on iron. I said, all right, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't do the type of YouTube that style. Not saying them, but I'm talking about like that appeals. And I know why they have to do that style, and it's unfortunate. Them boys, I'm gonna even promote this shit. Because this is one of the things I had too about them fake Hotep niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them niggas that like Mr. Elijah, what's the other nigga's name? Brother Polite. You know, them niggas was up here on 125th Street at one time, right? And niggas used to be, yo, I used to see that nigga Polite. Them niggas used to be over there on 125th and Lenox. Y'all know where they used to be over there, Adam Clayton Powell building over there. You know what I'm saying? They used to congregate right there. And then as they started using the internet more, they stopped being in the street. I'm talking about all of them, Sonetta, all of them. You don't see them around to this day. You see some of the dudes that used to talk to them. Yeah. The Hotep store, I'm going to say this though, those Hotep guys, they crazy because they be touching kids and shit like that. There was another guy named Malachi York or whatever. As I mentioned a lot of times, my mother, she was part of that like pro-black movement and shit like that. I mentioned my aunt too. She had like an actual fucking public access channel. She was the first person in the area that had that. And she had to shut it down because of lack of donations and lack of people helping and shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was this. She reminded me a lot of my mother. Reminded me a lot of what is truly righteous and being with a Muslim woman for like 7 years and having to protect her and be around her. I mean, I had times when I was with my girl. My girl used to wear her burqa and hijab. And so sometimes, not all the time, but she grew up wearing her hijab all the time. She used to always have to go in public like that, which made her more beautiful. She looked just so beautiful when she had a hijab on. And so I remember times like I remember this one time this couple stopped us, and I guess it was we later found it out, but they thought she was from some part of Africa other than where she was from. You know what I'm saying? And so we got into this little thing, and I put her behind me. I ain't give a fuck what happened. Like, nigga hit me. That's why when a nigga be on here talking about I don't protect black women, nigga, you better do your research. Now I don't protect bitches. I don't protect bitches. I never have, never will. I think bitches need to be eradicated. Bitches are responsible for niggas being in jail. I got niggas in jail right now as we speak, that will be there for the next 10, maybe 5 more years because of a chick and shit she was doing. I've got honestly and truthfully, and I swear to God to you, I've got dudes that I know that have got one of my friends, I'm gonna say his name, my man 40. 40, I'm mentioning you right now. He's a perfect example of that. He was a high school football player out in another section of Connecticut I used to live in, right? Many people that's local and y'all hear this, y'all know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's also African. You know what I'm saying? He's from Liberia. And so he speaks a form of Portuguese in his dialect or whatever. And he was dating this girl. It's a true story. He was dating this girl, and it's in the paper too, so you can look it up. He was dating this girl or whatever. His real name is Calvin. He was dating this girl. And at this time, he was a football player. He was set to be going to fucking what's the name, college, everything on scholarship, the whole 9. And this girl, he was a flashy dude. So, you know, he did his little thing on the side or whatever. And him, shout out to Dame. That was his little homie right there. They used to call him Dame Dash too, but there was just like mini Dame Dash because of the way he moved. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga always had some business shit going on. Nigga used to walk around with a book bag full of at least 2 to 3 bottles of Ciroc. He said, I don't know where I'm gonna be at later. That was my man. He out in Cali now, but shout out to him. But she led him over to the apartment complex, and 2 dudes came from each end of the hallway. There's an opening at each end of the hallway, and 2 niggas, so they closed them in, and they was gonna rob him. And, you know, before he was known to keep like 3 stacks on. This is when the nigga was like fucking 17, 16 years old. This is real talk. And so he wouldn't give up that money. A struggle ensued with the gun, and he was shot in the neck. And this is all over a bitch. The bitch was convicted, and so were the niggas. They still in jail to this day. But the bitch got more time than the dudes because she set it up. See what I'm saying? So I don't like that shit talking about, yo, you disrespected one. Where the fuck is his apology at? Where the bitches that apologizing to my nigga? You understand what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying here? So all this shit about I ain't apologizing to no bitch, especially when I wasn't in the room. You know what I'm saying? I ain't calling Miss Pam a bitch. I ain't calling old broad a bitch. But I'm just saying in general, can't no bitch lead me, especially with the motherfucking behavior that y'all display here online. Y'all bitches be on here day to day. Ain't no reason you should be doing an 8-9 hour live on a bitch you never met in your life, crying and shit to your motherfucking subscribers so they'll donate to you. Ain't no reason you should be on here day after day after day and be more invested in Jaguar Wright's life than your own. Even in 90 Day, when they was backing her, they ain't have motherfucking shit on her every fucking day. These motherfuckers be on here all day long. I literally saw watch bitches start a live at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, this is Women's History Month. Y'all ain't doing nothing but sitting down and knocking down other women doing what? Women's History Month. Y'all did the same thing doing Black History Month. So y'all just slaves to motherfucking YouTube. You slaves, you working for the white man. And it's all based off their vanity. The worst thing you can get out of a woman ever in life is their vanity. I'll tell you some of the most vain women ever in the earth that I ever dealt with. Colombian women are extremely vain. Latin women in general have their vanity to them, but not to the degree Colombian women do. They are excessively about their looks. You know what I'm saying? I was with one for 2 years. Trust me on this one. You know what I'm saying? She's a beautiful girl, but everything had to be fucking perfect, and it was a fucking headache. And after year 2, I said, let's get sweet. I don't give a fuck how pretty you are. I know if I did this with you and had a kid with you, it would just end up horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like everything about you say you're gonna be a single mother. That's all I'm saying. Currently. So any fucking way, You know what I'm saying? Colombian women, I would say, a lot of Asian women are very, more specifically, you know what I find? I find Korean women are cool as fuck. If you ever want to date an Asian woman, try for a Japanese woman or a Korean woman. If you like the look of a Asian woman, but want someone that's more tan, I would tell you to go with a Thai woman over a Filipino woman. I've been around both. They got them right up in Fall River, Massachusetts. They got Colombians, Cambodians, which my friend Sam, he's Cambodian. They came back from the war. They had a war over there. It's a long story, but they had a war over there, and the Cambodians and whatever, and they got ran out of their land. And so they kind of like what's going on now with the migrants, they redirect them and replace them there. Same with the Ethiopians. We have Somalians, like that girl that y'all saw, the brick lady. She was Somalian, but the way they got to Texas is they got through there through what do you call them shits? Her family probably got through there through missionaries. That's what I'm talking about, missionaries. So they have them up here too. The church missionaries, they'll take them in and get them apartments, jobs, everything like that. And then whatever you had a byproduct after that, that's their kids, and now they Texans and shit like that. If that make any sense. But man, listen, I'm gonna soak into something real quick that I want to tell y'all about the women. I know Elijah Muhammad, there's a quote in the movie Malcolm X. Elijah Muhammad is quoted as speaking. He said this for real too. He said, the women, they're running wild. They're running around the streets. They're out of control, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I say, damn, he talking about this in 1960. See what I'm saying? He talking about this in 1960. And here it is, 2024, and we talking about the same thing, but the difference is all this misogyny and misandry and all this hatred of men or whatever is steeped so deep in and embedded that now the women, they say, well, listen, it's better for me to just make a play. And that's what they doing. They just making plays now. I want to pull up something. I want to let y'all hear something real quick so y'all understand where I'm coming from and what I'm talking about. This may interest you all a lot. It was actually a quote that was taken from the 1960s when a woman was interviewed. And at the time she was interviewed, they asked her, they said, well, what do you think this situation in relationships is right now, whatever the case may be? Oh, God, I thought I had it. This is why you cannot trust. Oh, this is interesting, too. But hold on. I want to find that clip for y'all. And I hope I put it over here in this stick. I don't think I did, though. But I do want to show y'all this. Though. This will go back to what I was talking about with us in Night and Day. I'm glad I found this first. Watch this clip real quick, guys, and you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about here. What I mean, I said back in the day, you had your uncles and all them, they get into an argument or whatever, then one chick say nothing, even grandma that married to him for the past 50 years. Don't get involved in that shit. And that chick from down south, she know that too. And here's an example of it right here.
I never understood how women these days can be comfortable twerking any and everywhere in any setting, around anybody. This is one of the reasons why dads are so important, because he gave her one look and she knew she was wrong.
Don't kill yourself for no job. You are a person whose life matters, and that is easy to forget.
That go for women too, but that wasn't the clip I thought it was. My fault, guys, my fault. But anyway, I'll just narrate the clip where that was taking too long to find. And the clip is in the 1960s or whatever, and this woman, she's on there and she's being interviewed or whatever the case may be. And when she's saying it, she's saying that basically she's better off not having a husband or a man in the house than she is better off having a husband in the house. Not only does she say this, she describes it in so much detail. And I thought for sure it was on this damn thing, and it's not. And I'm mad about that. But, you know, you can't have everything the way you want it always. But she said this. And I was taken back from it because I was like, damn, they were talking about shit like that in the 1960s. And so that's when I started finding out that this shit is generational. Like, for example, women that were parents as teen parents or whatever the case may be have now come into a fray where these women now, what they do is they basically doppelgang the shit that their mothers taught them. Their mothers hated men. You understand what I'm saying? They hated the daddy anyway. A lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times. And because of that, unfortunately, a lot of these women that you have out nowadays, they hate men unconsciously. And that's what happened on Miss Pam's page tonight. I don't care what nobody say. Is a whole diatribe of that that's shown in the comment section after the live was over to validate what I'm saying here, whatever. So I'm just saying to you, man, is y'all sitting up here defending these girls, kind of like what you saw with what's the name? Just know they have a long-standing history and they're being taught, and especially the young girls. Oh my God, they're the worst. Listen, I don't care if y'all leave out or whatever. Maybe y'all like the drama, but I gotta touch on this shit because this is shit that's happening. I'm very good at trajectory. The young girls, one thing I've noticed about some of the young girls nowadays is, and I hear them because they talk loud, not because I'm hanging around them or something, but I hear them talking loud, especially when I'm in the town. And a lot of these girls, what I found out is the darker they are, they don't like little black boys. They don't like little black boys. They only specifically like white or Latin boys. And I find the same thing with the boys too. They only like light-skinned girls. And I'm like, wow, who told you that you were ugly? And you know why I say this? It's because my daughter's mother was Haitian. She was from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Pétionville, on compris, on s'endouille, oui? And so, s'endouille avec moi. And it was funny because my daughter's mother, like, honestly and truthfully, my daughter's mother was blacker than the ace of fucking spades. You know, and I'm like, I don't know what color I am. I'm like, this mahogany weird color. It's two heritages in me. But I find that more and more and more. And if you ladies, if you listen to some of your daughters, you'll find I'll guarantee you'll hear the same conversation. And y'all need to check them on that. It might be a dark-skinned nigga that changed your whole goddamn world, babe. And you rolling with the light-skinned nigga that's still working at motherfucking fucking McDonald's. But these girls, through TV, through social media, and everything else, are being indoctrinated. And in some cases, they're being indoctrinated by their own people, their own parents. A lot of these mothers are on Instagram, social media, period. And a lot of these thotties that be in these motherfucking chat rooms, please be aware of something. I went to a couple of these bras that had the names on the page. I said, let me go check out, see what this bitch about. Every now and then I go do it, I always find something in order that's the same. One of these chicks got kids, and then the other thing that's in order that I find all the time is two. This chick got a fucking OnlyFans or fucking trying to be a web model or some shit like that. Listen, y'all bitches want to be web models like these niggas want to be rappers. Sometimes it just ain't gonna happen. What's my nigga's name? He said should have been records. What's Drewski? Could have been records. Could have been modeling. Somebody start that. That's one for the game. Y'all can have that one there, huh? Could have been modeling agency. Somebody start the parody for that. Y'all can have that. I just want to see it put out there. Matter of fact, that day, niggas, y'all do that shit. Y'all do the cartoons and all that shit. Y'all do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit will be funny as hell. Could have been modeling agency. Y'all can have that shit. I'm dead serious. I just want to see somebody execute it. Y'all got me on record saying it right here, so ain't gonna be no funny shit. I just think I ain't on that shit anyway. I just think it's fucking hilarious. All these girls want to be online models, want to go get BBLs. It's bitches dying getting BBLs. They're like, fuck it, sign me up for one. I want to not be able to sit back on my whole ride from Brazil and Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit down for my whole ride. I just want to ride ass up the whole way back to America. Bitches is dying from BBL. They sign me up for one too. Oh, fuck. I can't make this shit up. And I'm raw because I'm on here and I'm like, look, you bitches got to get it together. I don't like the direction y'all taking us. Y'all won't be leaders. Y'all can't take us in this direction. You got the mayor in Dalton. This bitch is bonding out and going to party and then going live. Y'all hear about that? The mayor out there in Dalton. And that know I'm talking about. The mayor out there in Dalton. Let me tell you about that bitch right there. This is the bitch y'all should be ganging up on. How come ain't nobody talking about this hoe? This upstanding bitch got herself, I say it just like that because she's this is witch Hazel witch bitch. This is a different type of evil in this bitch. You can look at this bitch and just tell ain't nothing but despair. She ain't wanted nothing in her life ever than to be called pretty. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, they out there. Trust me, I got a sister. You know what I mean? They out there. They just want no more than to be called pretty. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. God damn it, this man Dalton, I think her name is Tiffany Hallard. A Pallard or some shit like that. This chick out there stealing dumb cash. This bitch had her motherfucking name on the side of the building. She redirected to getting trucks wrapped with her name on it. All this is from a bitch that's a mayor in Dalton, Illinois. All right. She got a public police task force or whatever with her at all times. This bitch can go get a pack of gum. She got 5 police officers. The town ain't got number like I think 11 or 12 police officers. She's taking up resources for people that could having real emergencies because she believe in this little tight town don't nothing happen. So she might as well take the policeman with her. This chick didn't hired motherfucking ex-felons, all kinds of shit. So she was stealing money. That's what they say. That's what the FBI say. I don't know. But she was stealing money. You know what I'm saying? And going to party and all buying luxurious shit. And you know how these bitches do. She ain't the first one. There's been a couple of them. What's going on, Lexi? It's been a couple of them. She ain't the first hoe to do this. But you know what I'm saying? I just surprised she followed the same pattern. Like she do this shit right in front of your face. So she stole money, and that's what's being accused of, or whatever. I believe they arrested her and she bonded out, and she went straight to the club and started partying like fuck y'all. She's been in town meetings and say, I run this town. Like she was motherfucking boss hog from fucking Dukes of Hazzard. I run this town. I run Hazzard County. Ass bitch. I run Hazzard County. She literally is on camera. I can't make this up. She's literally on camera. Like the local news got the shit on camera. And I'm like, ain't nobody stop this bitch. Ain't nobody say nothing. So finally, a couple men in the town, one man who she was trying to close in, she was trying to punk him too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, a lot of these women out here online and offline, when they get in these positions, they say, you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna punk everybody that look like a motherfucker that bothered me in school. I'm gonna get my revenge. I'm Tiffany. This ugly motherfucking bitch. You take all them accessories off that bitch. Like y'all dudes, listen. Let me tell y'all something. Before y'all go knock up one of these chicks or whatever, or you bring it to your crib or whatever, even before you smash out in the car, fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. And chicks, y'all know what I'm talking about. So you got a girlfriend this past weekend. She went to the bathroom. You like, why your makeup like that, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Nothing, girl. She wiping her mouth and shit. Nothing, girl. What, did you get us another drink? You know what I'm saying? Here, take a sip of this. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, long story short. Yeah, I got girls, they do little strange little things or whatever, whether they caught in the mood or whatever, they ain't being taken advantage of, they do it voluntarily, whatever. I'm first one openly and can tell you I was the bathroom bandit for about a good 2 years of my life. I used to have this little club, bar, / whatever I go to. I'd be like, yo, fuck, let's go to the bathroom. You feel like I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? And they one bitch gonna tell you anything different. I was smashed out in that bathroom one night. I like roll. Like 2015. I'm slinging long pipe. I'm like, oh, y'all would have been proud of me, coach. I done took down a couple kids. Dalton is a small suburb, and yep, she was stealing. You already know what I'm talking about. She was stealing. That's another woman telling you. Make no mistake about it. Now, I ain't against black women on here, but I will check a bitch. Just like I check my sisters all their fucking life. I check you too. You understand what I'm saying? Bitch, you ain't exempt. Fuck out of here. You don't never enter no conversation just thinking that you can just enter. That shit still got me mad. But anyway, this chick, Tiffany, been stealing money. There was another chick, Fanny. You understand what I'm saying? She had to fire a homeboy. She got a couple of minutes to do it. She can either fire a homeboy Mr. Adams, I think that's what his name was. Adam is his first name, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She's got to fire him or whatever, but she's really being able to stay on the case. And I'm just like, this is fucking amazing to me. But they did drop 6 of the charges that she had planned. You know what I'm saying? Which probably by the end of this, the way they're going to play it out is they're going to take old Fanny and they're gonna motherfucking run her through the rings, let her do her thing just for the spectacle or whatever. They're gonna make sure she lose the case. That's probably how it's going to turn out. You know what I mean? Because they know Fanny did some shit. They just couldn't overwhelmingly prove. So Fanny was just a little bit better at hiding her bullshit. But make no mistake about it, she was taking state money, doing the same thing, going on vacations, getting her hair done, trying to buy some new bras, perhaps for them flapjack ass titties she got. Y'all ever seen Fanny's titties? Those are the most flapjack ass titties. You know what Dave Chappelle said on Chappelle's show? I give them titties 5 thumbs down, goddamn. I'm gonna overdo him. I give them titties 5 thumbs down. Fatty Willis is the big back built bitch that she is. I don't like her. You understand? I don't see nothing sexy about her. Nigga, you put your whole career on for a bitch named Fanny. Fanny. That big back built bitch. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She was like that. What's that motherfucker? That Risa Tisa hoe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better stop belt. And ladies, I'm talking to y'all too. I love y'all. I really do, for real. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all can get the D any night of the week. But I gotta be honest with you, right? Y'all gotta stop backing these horrible bitches. Y'all backing bitches like Risa Tisa. Y'all back the brick bitch. Remember her? Y'all raised $40,000 for that hoe, huh? How'd that work out? Huh? But the bitch won't come over here and donate $10 to me. But y'all sit there and listen to liars. What about the bitch that said she had the baby on the highway and nobody condemned that hoe? Nobody condemned really the brick lady that was of the opposite gender that was females. You understand what I'm saying? So the same way Reverend Evangelist Val tried to call me in 9 days some hoe niggas, maybe you the hoe. If you believe that shit, what about the Gorilla Glue bitch? Oh, I didn't know if I put glue in my hair, I end up sticking. Now I gotta get my hair redone. That bitch's hair was falling out already. She said, how can I get the quick fix? They fixed that whole bitch scalp, man, surgically. She ain't never got to worry about it. That bitch got a permanent silky number 9 now. Yeah? She got a permanent silky number 9 now. That's what y'all bullhead bitches need to do. I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, if you losing some edges, I'm gonna put y'all on. If you losing some edges, listen, bitch, that shit ain't gonna grow back, especially if you're over 25, 35 years old. If you got a keloid on your ear, like I come from them times, you got a keloid on your ear, and many of y'all know on tour, but y'all had an auntie like that. She had that keloid on her ear. She got that shit from one of two ways. She got an earring ripped out her ear, or she motherfucking burned herself with a curling iron. I don't even trust a bitch to do that. Watch them do my mom used to say, she said, I don't even trust a bitch to do my hair. She ain't got a burn scab on the back of her neck. I swear to God, my mother said that shit. You know what I'm saying? She said, I don't even trust the bitch. That bitch ain't got at least 1 or 2 scars on her. There's permanent scars from that hot curling iron. That bitch can't do my hands. It definitely can't blow dry my hair out. Some bitches will blow dry your hair out to death. You know what I'm saying? On purpose to dry your hair out. Then they'll add the grease to it. And then with the grease and all that oil does, it like fries the hair in a way that it'll start eventually not going back right. You know what I'm saying? You know. It is what it is. But if y'all bitches really want to get that shit right, just go get the surgery like Gorilla Girl did. You know what I'm saying? Get your strands permanently implanted. You know what I'm saying? Y'all walk around with them doobies and the motherfucking dress. You know, I call them the chef hats. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The chef hat doobies. They be having the niggas wearing them shits up here, but the chef hat doobies. Y'all be wearing them shits anyway. You know what I'm saying? Or get one of the joints like the Dominican girls. You know what I mean? Or the little small doobie. You know what I mean? Rock around with that about 9 months. Next thing you know, you got your wig back. See, I'm trying to help bitches. Go get the surgery. The surgery gonna cost you like $2 grand. You gonna spend like, depending on how bad your hair loss is or how long you want it, it might take you, you know what I'm saying, up to about 10, 15 grand. But if you do the math right, you bitches every year is spending like trillions of dollars on health. You know, women spend trillions of dollars on healthcare, beauty aid, shit like that. So if y'all didn't know, it's one of the most lucrative businesses to be in, the beauty aid and self-improvement areas and shit. That's the best thing to be in. All right, I gave y'all another one. I can't do that because I can't listen to people's fucking problems every day. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you give me a fucking headache. Why don't you just go in the bathroom, get some fucking wine, and just end the whole fucking thing and shut the fuck up? We're tired of hearing you. But anyway, long story. I know I'm mean sometimes. Anyway, long story short here, right? The thing I wanted to send out to you was this. Girls want to get your hair done the right way, go get the surgery like niggas do. Y'all shut the weave industry down if y'all start doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? All the surgeries y'all getting, the BBLs and all that shit, ain't none of y'all bitches, y'all smart bitches think of the idea of going to the doctor and just getting your motherfucking shit surgically motherfucking implanted so it'll grow like that. God damn, I'm trying to help these hoes. I swear to God. Do that. If you got excessive hair loss, you're going to have to get a hair trap. You're going to have to get a hair replacement. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So y'all do that and y'all be in a better space. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Stop putting that weave and all them chemicals and shit in your hair. It kills your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like my ex, that's one thing I admire about her. Both of them. They never over chemicalized their hair. Their hair was natural most of the time. And it was beautiful. My ex was rocking the natural for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, man. I appreciate that right there. Ladies, other than that, that's all I got to say for tonight. I appreciate all y'all showing up here. In closing, I just want to say, Miss Pam, I ain't got no problem with you. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I see you got, your crowd got an agenda. And what I noticed, too, is a lot of motherfuckers that's rejects and suckers that were one time on my channel that I cursed out. Tell the reason I cursed you out. I cursed you out because you was Chuck and I called you on it early. I see shit early. You understand what I'm saying? I was 2 times in my life I've been in positions where I've been amongst the best. When it was in the street, I was amongst the best. The guys made the front page of the paper like fucking 9 times. Like I tell you guys, you look this shit up. Like nothing I'm talking about is a lie. This is the actual life that I lived. I was in trap houses before they called them trap houses. And the motherfuckers were getting raided. we had places where we rented 3 apartments in the motherfucker. Look at up. I swear to God, we rented all 3 apartments in there. We don't want nobody else in here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might come in and motherfucker, what's in there? You know what I mean? Yeah, go check out One Lady Sparkle. Go check out her live, man. You know, she come in here and she support me, so I want to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, one thing, old Lady Sparkle, can't be calling me babe, you know all that. You know, niggas ain't, you know, I got, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. You know what I'm saying? But you cool though, and I appreciate the love that you naturally show here on the channel, whatever the case may be, whatever, you know what I mean, orientation, it fits your fancy or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Can't be sharing that in the chat more. You know what I mean? I got some bras and shit. Dragging a senior citizen. You dragging a senior citizen. No, I ain't dragging a C. Yeah, he said, see, I wasn't gonna play into that. I peeped it too. See what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't stupid, man. So that's why I be like, yo, I had to even slow down, and I'm glad these niggas were smart enough to see it too. I was like, oh, hold the fuck, what the fuck you here? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, remember Friday when Day said that shit? He said, hey, who the fuck are you? That's how I had one of them on. I was like, and who the fuck are you? Like, you know what I mean? That's how I'm like Day and Friday. I was like, and you know when we met the S'more's character or whatever? And he was like, and who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? I ain't know who the fuck bro I was, man. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sorry. And I ain't saying I'm sorry either. But for the rejects that's over there from many different channels that's in the chat room, you motherfuckers are some of the motherfuckers that was painting that narrative for me. You understand what I'm saying? Telling motherfuckers, a couple of y'all motherfuckers, I snapshot you because the same shit. And that is not the same Val that I said sent me an inbox either. I don't know that woman. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to make that clear because I have a post up about a Val. It definitely wasn't that woman. And if it was that woman, she was on a different profile because the first thing I saw was her emblem, you know, her avatar. What else? And that ain't the same avatar, but she, you know, it's a possibility she might have a different profile. It might be her. I don't know. But as far as I know right now, I don't think that was her. So I don't want people to get that confused and think, oh, he was talking to her or whatever. No, I wasn't talking to her. I wasn't talking about her. That don't even sound like the same temperament. The woman I was talking to had a very calm temperament. She didn't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I could hear the frustration. I saw what, if y'all don't get what I'm saying, I could tell what the Val chick was trying to take things as soon as she came in there. I was like, oh shit. As soon as I saw the shit pop up, because I could see it on my end, I said, oh, here come one of these bitches coming in here, gonna try to navigate the conversation, try to tell us men what we should be doing and all this shit or whatever. Bitches always want to tell a nigga what they're supposed to be doing until it's time to do some real work. Hey, listen, this tire pop. You want to help me change this motherfucker? Oh, well, you know, as a woman, hey, yo, we need to go cut a couple logs for the fire tonight. You gonna help out? Well, you know, as a woman, I'm like, okay, if that's your excuse every fucking time, bitch, you just pretty much worthless. Fuck should I get married to you for? What do you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? Say I break my fucking leg like AT2. I swear. That's, yo, that historically go down as the most pussy ass move in fucking YouTube pitch. I broke my foot, but I'm untouched in LA. I want that smoke with the knot. I really believe that the knot nigga would have whooped that ass on my mama. My money's still on the knot nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all don't like him. I ain't never had no conversations with son. I ain't never interacted with son like that. So he came here a couple of times. I ain't got no problem with him either. You know what I'm saying? Because a couple of the things the nigga say is some real shit. Like he was the one that pinpointed that empathy shit, and I had said that shit and speculated that shit about the AT2 nigga. And he confirmed it, not here, but on one of his podcasts. He said this nigga play for niggas' empathy, and he does. If you pay attention to that nigga's show, you know what I'm saying? It's different from other niggas in the shows they do. Other niggas that come on say their little diatribe or whatever and then hop off. The AT2 nigga, he come on every day and it's some whining, crying shit, and then it's followed behind by some real nasty, belligerent shit talking about somebody. And the key and that fucking laugh. That nigga laughed like a fat motherfucking white man, old white man inside a fucking Wilford Brimley painting or some shit. Like the shit is annoying. I say, you big Winnie the Pooh motherfucker. Fuck out of here. I don't like that kid. I don't like that kid. He broke his leg. He's getting ready to get. That's like me. That's like me. Like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get y'all niggas in. Oh shit! I broke my hand. Now I can't. You know what the fuck? Yeah, that's real good timing. But fuck that kid anyway. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, man. Y'all ladies, stop interacting yourself in men's business. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no smoke really for Miss Pam. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't fucking with you like that. Like, you know what I mean? You can use that material, do what you want to, chop it up, sell it to your friends, whatever. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that. You can have it. You know what I mean? But I definitely won't be talking to one motherfucker podcaster ever again. So don't none of y'all motherfuckers ask for an interview. Don't none of y'all motherfuckers ask to interact with me. Because see, here in my space, everybody knows my personality. You understand what I'm saying? And I've been told this lately. And I went to go check him out, and now he's one of my favorites. I kept having people telling me, it was this guy you need to check out named Joey. And I said, Joey who? And they said, this is guy Joey, you remind me of him. And he's from the Bronx. And a lot of my shit sound like Bronx, Harlem, or whatever, because those were my stomping grounds. Those 2 stomping grounds I've been through. You know what I'm saying? The most, and then Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But I know Brooklyn a fraction of the amount, besides certain areas or whatever. Like I know Harlem, and both sides of Harlem. I can go over here and get Dominican niggas. I can go over here, raw live, all them over here, black niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I'm one of the few people that can do that. You know what I'm saying? And people will pay testament to that. You know what I'm saying? Salud para la gente en la barrio ahí, tú sabes, salud, pero la cubano ahí, tú sabes, siempre, la red, tú sabes. You know what I mean? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Point I'm getting at is, man, I gotta say this calm. Let me say this the right way. I don't want to come off too raw. I ain't got no problem with Miss Pam or whatever, but the problem is this guy, they told me I sounded like Joey. I said, let me go check him out. I go check him out. And his name is Joey Diaz. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. You know what I'm saying? I like him a lot. And I just found and discovered it maybe like 3 weeks ago or something like that when somebody said something. I watched the clip of his because they had sent me a link with it. And I was like, yo, and he's Cuban. That's the funny shit of it. He's a white Cuban, but he's Cuban. You know what I'm saying? So he know where I come from because a lot of Cubans, when they learn how to speak English, they end up sounding like almost like Italian. It's like, it's the fucking accent. It's like, it really sounds almost Italian all the time. Even when you speak Spanish, the way Cubans speak Spanish, it almost comes across sounding like Italian. I know this. I've had other Latinos say, it's like, you almost said that like an Italian. I'm like, no, it's just the way we talk. But Joey Diaz is his name. And he lives in the Bronx, or from the Bronx originally. He's a comedian too, I learned. But this motherfucker, I said, yo, that is crazy as fuck. Like, we're almost the same fucking person. I'm gonna throw up a fucking what's the name of him so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I said, oh shit. I said, yeah, found me a real one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm subscribed to Joey Diaz. You see this? I just subscribed probably like 3 weeks ago now, I think, or whatever. So make sure you see that. But shout out to Joey Diaz, man. Y'all go check him out, man. I like him a lot. Big fat fella too, but he's fucking hilarious. I said, yeah, that's me. I be called everything, DMX, everything else, but I said that one right there is accurate as fuck. So shout out to Joey Diaz. Other than that, ladies, what I just want y'all to do, I just want y'all to congregate together for a minute to say this. First of all, if y'all haven't, make sure y'all hit the Cash App if y'all feel a real motherfucking what he got to say. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't, understand that too. You're just here to congregate or whatever, or on behalf of Miss Pam or on behalf of Evangelist Val. I just want to say, if you were in that chat room talking about myself, and I'm going to even go as far as to say 90 Day because the conversation was about us. I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, if you said something derogatory about me or alluded that motherfuckers was moist or something, I just want to say, ladies, go fuck yourself. But if you wasn't, how about that? If you wasn't, I want to say to you ladies, I got the utmost respect for you. If anybody knows, there's one black woman that's in here. That's why she let me say the shit I say, because she knows how I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell a bitch about her. So I'm going to tell you, yo, bitch, get out of the middle of the street. There's a car coming. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the same nigga that grab you out of the street if a car coming. You understand what I'm saying? If a motherfucker trying to rob you and I see it and it's me and my peoples together, like I'm gonna throw up a clip. I'm gonna throw up a clip for y'all when I was with my mans yesterday. Was going to Brooklyn, whatever. We was wilding on the train. It was funny because this nigga got on there acting crazy. I was supposed to throw it up last night. I did a joint on here and I talked about the police that I spoke to after that too. So now y'all get to see their faces. But because I ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? These are niggas pushing niggas off the subway platform and shit. Ladies, you need us right now, especially if you live in the New York City tri-state. So do yourself a favor. Quit trying to make your men docile and weak. This is not the time for your men to be docile and weak. This is not the time for you to implement trying to live in this civilized world that you find, and you find everything acquiesce to you because of your interactions in society. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, there's a place in everything for society. There's a place for the educated. There's also a place for the fucking warriors. It's also a place for those that take it by circumstantial being calm and nice. And then there's people that take it by fucking force. And if you don't remember, this fucking country you living in right now was taken by fucking force. You were taken by fucking force from your homeland and where all of us are fucking originally from, whether you're from the Caribbean or the Americas. You see? So make no mistake about it. You making your men docile, because I'm half Latino. I can tell you right now, Latinos don't make their men docile. They make sure that men, tú sabes, la gente latino que es macho, siempre que es macho. You understand what I'm saying? La ropa, and tú sabes, son chavre. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we always make sure that. So, like, for me personally, I'm just saying to y'all, like, honestly and truthfully, listen to me. Listen to me well. You make no benefit of getting in men's business for one, especially when niggas argue. Stop getting in men's business. That's why I said that chick ain't never been nowhere but that little country area she been in. You jump in an argument in the middle of New York City between some motherfuckers you don't know, bitch, you can get killed. And a lot of times it be by another chick. I would say 70% of the time it be by another chick. But the doofy ass nigga, he might not be in the control of himself in the moment, and it happens. He don't even have to be a goofy ass nigga. I take that back. There's a lot of times people don't be in control of what's happening in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Especially when tensions is flaring and shit like that. So be very careful of who the fuck you interact with, especially when motherfucker is unbeknownst to a motherfucker. You might get any reaction. You can't control people's reaction. And you need to apply this not just online, but offline. A lot of y'all chicks on here be talking mad shit or whatever. Like, I give you an example of somebody that learned that real good and exfoliated that. Cat Medusa. I heard Cat in the comments. She said, yeah, I used to be over here a little loose lip, but I learned, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that way. I heard her say that on her own mouth. And when she said that, I said, you know what? I got newfound respect for that fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? At first, I didn't fucking like, I ain't gonna lie. We was arguing and all kinds of shit. But then I found something that was a resolve, and I say, yo, you know what? I commend her for saying that, because the pure simple fact, she checked herself. And a lot of you ladies don't want to check yourself. You want to be unaccountable for everything. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Miss Pam, I'll say again, the way you went wrong tonight was just one way. You started inviting people in unbeknownst to me. I don't appreciate that, because anybody, and y'all can have my motherfucking word on this. If you ever come on here, I'm never going to start inviting people that I know you beefing with or got an issue with or whatever the fuck case may be, and not introduce it the right way. You understand what I'm saying? I even go for the night and day. Like, you should have introduced that another way, just throwing niggas on there. Oh, guess who's here? After you had just asked me something about that shit. That shit will sound like it sounded like she was trying to do a setup, and if it worked out, it worked out, and if it didn't, it didn't. But once again, you know what I'm saying? I know there's an ilk of Black American women that I just simply cannot trust. They don't have good intentions for you. They want to control you. They want to hover over top of you and tell you what you should and should not say. And I'll say it again, can't no bitch lead me. Bitch, you can't lead me to war. You can't lead me to the marching line. You can't lead me to the gun store. You can't lead me in the bedroom, help me put together the blicky. You can't help me clean the blicky. You can't do none of that. You understand what I'm saying? You can't help me pick up 300 pounds and carry it to the truck. You understand what I'm saying? Most of y'all can't fix a motherfucking thermostat if it break down. Most of y'all can't pick up a fucking boiler and bring it from the basement up to the top. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all can't do work that I've deemed myself to do before, putting up solar panels, lifting up solar panels and fucking putting them down when the solar panels weigh about 50 or 60 pounds itself, and you clutched on your back before the guys trying to lift the solar panel because y'all done put it in the wrong way in the wintertime, in the cold, about 20, 25 degrees outside, and it's wet. You run your sons and your husbands. You don't run the rest of the men in society. So stop stop engaging with other men like you talking to your husband or your sons. This woman just sat back and said, I got 7 sons. I'm not fucking one of them. I got a mother. A mother that's a very successful woman. A practitioner, had her own office. You understand what I'm saying? And contrary to common belief, I didn't grow up in the hood. I grew up very nice, to be quite honest with you. You understand what I'm saying? Manny, oh my damn, you got me laughing. I hope I can do that. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck I look like? I hate women and something. I think I love pussy. I love pussy. Trust me on that. I'm half Cuban, half black. I love pussy. No. And I love chocolate pussy. If anybody know me, you heard me say on it a million times. I especially like dark skin or dark caramel chicks. And any chick you ever see me with on here, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I want to say shout out and thank you Dying Day too. I appreciate that. Ain't about the money. I was thinking them before that. You know what I'm saying? Because they said some real shit in there. So I gotta acknowledge that. You know what I mean? But you ladies, a lot of y'all are mean as fuck. You know, and a lot of y'all are nice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all get influenced by the women that are not so nice. And you do moves and shit like that. I will say again, I think that chick, Miss Val, she made a move and she made a play. She turned around and talked over Miss Pam after she had just accused us of yelling and talking over Miss Pam or whatever, and then started yelling and screaming. I played the audio so you can hear it for yourself. Just go back and watch it. That is the last time you will ever see me on screen with anybody else. Because there's a contingency plan for me too. Y'all don't think I know it? The contingency plan is this. If that nigga ever turn on us, if that nigga ever go left, if that nigga ever, you know what I'm saying? There must be something he know, whatever. Let's see if we can squeeze it out of him or whatever the case may be. See, you could have had a whole dossier, Miss Pam. All thing you had to do was get rid of Evangelist Val. You should have got rid of her motherfucking ass. That's what you should have got rid of. What's on her platform? Anybody tell me in the chat? What's on Miss Val, Evangelist Val's platform? At the Pinterest. What's on the Pinterest shit? What she be talking about? Picking cotton and shit? What she be talking about over there? Anyway, long story short, Mammy from the South, she don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You control your sons. You don't control other men in society. And you ladies need to start learning that too. You don't control. You can't engage with men like you engage with your son. You understand what I'm saying? You can't engage with men in society that you don't know like you engage with your uncles, or how you are allowed to engage with men in your neighborhoods you live in. That's how they allow you over there. Them niggas over there, though, they knock shit out of you. Because if I ain't been around my Latino friends and she did that shit, a bitch would have jumped on her. If I would have been around any of my Latino fam, they would have jumped on her. Shit, some of my black fam would have jumped on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hold up, bitch, you don't know him. Like, that's how they would have been. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not trying to start now. I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So she came in there making a play, and that play was she was going to try to dust up some shit. If it went left, she was prepared for it to go left, and that's what happened. And I'm going to stick by what I said. Chick, I don't fucking know you. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know Miss Pam either, no disrespect. So it was like, for me, for you to start bringing in people and shit like that or whatever. Like I said, some good came out of it, you know what I'm saying? But like for you to just be bringing in good intentions or not, you need to let niggas aware that's what you're doing moving forward when you're doing your interviews and shit like that. So there ain't no bomb on Miss Pam or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And you should have just, you know what I'm saying? You should have just went a different direction, because the only thing you had to do, you should have started asking me some questions then. Because if you was planning on doing it like that, you had to be out of your fucking mind if you think I'm going to do an interview with you now. You out of your fucking mind. Ain't no fucking way that's happening. Hell no. That's the way shit going over there. Random bitches coming in the chat and shit. Nah, I'm good, G. Bitch up here trying to speak for me. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no representation. I know how to speak for myself. You know what I mean? Never have. I know how to articulate myself very well. You know what I'm saying? I'm in spaces that broad ain't never even been in. I'm in Trump Town, for taking y'all on motherfucking tours, talking the same way, talking the same shit, interacting with the staff because they know me, just to prove the point that everybody up there knows me. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing lives out of Trump Town for like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? This is a fact. It's on my page. crazy. I'm up here advocating for black women. It's not even accepted. But you get a girl and some black women that get online and make fun of this picture right here, a Puff with his kids, which happen to be little black girls, and everybody got 1,000,001 jokes about the shit. And these just women. And what they threw up was, they don't know, do they? I said, why would you write some shit under there with his man and his kids? Because these bitches don't care about your kids. That's why. They don't care about black kids, period. They don't even, some half of them don't even care about their own daughters and sons. So what makes you think they don't give a fuck about you? So respectfully, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in or whatever. Like I said, Miss Pam, I ain't got no smoke with you. I just can't fuck with you. You know what I mean? You seem shiesty. You know what I'm saying? That's on my mother. The shit you did on your show, you know, even if you wasn't trying to be shiesty, you look shiesty. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you had all opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, get in deeper conversation than you actually did, and you chose to make it something else for a few views on one show. So I guess we'll never know, like Kanye say. I guess we'll never know. You know what I mean? But me personally, I don't appreciate that shit. I appreciate the 90-day niggas, regardless of the $100 donation. I appreciate them niggas because of pure simple fact, them niggas held it like men, and that's what I like. And they said, yo, listen, we ain't got no, you know what I mean? Da 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 da. We just ended it at that. I'll be a man and I'll say, yo, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? The temperament I took, but nigga, when it comes to my family, man, y'all already know the vibes. I expect the same thing and nothing less out of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't the less out of y'all, the nigga work it up to winning is the less of y'all. Don't you ever take a moment to think whether or not you would die for your brother or he would die for you. You kill for that nigga if you have to. Any time of the day of the week, fuck a nigga where they at, where they standing at, all that. That's on mama, you know what? So I just want to say that to them and all that. But listen, man, you ladies got to get it together. Start pulling up your panties. Go to your OBGNY, get your twats checked out. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all running around here with itchy kitchy, you know what I'm saying? Goo ga, ooh la la, such and such, and your vajags and shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas need to go get that checked out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of hoes up here spend a lot of time streaming and don't spend a lot of time at the OBGYN. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna start needing to see some of y'all whole pap smears and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially chicks out here talking about other chicks. Let's see your pap smear. When the last time you went to the doctor? Y'all think I'm joking, right? Some of y'all fucking chicks raw. They ain't been to an OBGYN. My sisters taught me this and my mother. Some of y'all fucking chicks ain't been to an OBGYN in 2-3 years. Do you know how much filth can funnel through a vajay in 2 or 3 years unchecked, nigga? Hoping on a wish and a dice game. I better get correct. You understand what I'm saying? So ladies, go get your vajays checked out. You know what I'm saying? Worry about that shit. Spread that out to the girls. So some BBLs out here. I heard the BBLs are smelling. That's word on the street. The BBLs smell. I don't know. I heard somebody talk about it. Somebody said the BBLs smell out here. Is it the truth? I don't know. Y'all ladies got a whole bunch of other issues y'all can be talking about, except for this silly shit that y'all talking about. And no other nigga want to say something to y'all, check y'all about it. I'm gonna check y'all about it. Y'all feel how fuck ever you want to feel. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather see it now. Better me than 10 years from now when you bitches find out the end result, right? Oh my God, look who we created. Yeah, y'all created a bunch of frustration, fear, and now your men don't even want to fucking defend you because you spent the past 10 years bashing them, condemning them, trying to motherfucking walk them through shit and everything else like the way you would with your sons. With your sons. I ain't your fucking son. And how you don't know my mother did a better job than you did? Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. That's all I got to say. I appreciate y'all joining in with me, rocking out with me. Once again, I wish y'all would if y'all show some support for this channel. If not, and you don't plan on showing no support for this channel, you just over here for the gossiping and all that shit, please unsubscribe. That's all I ask of you. You know what I'm saying? Make room for other people that can come in that want to support the channel, want to see me grow, take acknowledgement of shit that I do. Like I said, a lot of y'all's the first time here. Y'all think this is the only type of shit I do, but this is more the type of shit I do.
I am king! Bitch.
They really are.
Majors, any comments?
We support you, Jonathan.
It's a very unusual case.
Yeah, very unusual. especially on this video board. All right, guys. So I got a nice little fist bump, a nice little fist bump from
Wait,
Dr. Major.
why
That was
did the
pretty
trial
cool.
not start?
So.
See how motherfuckers was mad? You know what I'm saying? I'm always there for the people. The people ain't never there for me. But if y'all see Jonathan Majors himself, I was the only person he responded to, and I was there for the whole 2 weeks of that. You know, only had a motherfucker donate to me one time. I think her name was Angel or something like that. I ain't seen her around here no more or whatever. Maybe she just ain't getting my, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I appreciate her, you know what I'm saying? Going through her way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, excuse me, Jonathan Majors going out of his way to say that. And that wasn't even the first time he gave me a response. It actually gave me a response 2 other times. And one time I had the StreamYard fucked up, and that was on me, and I should have just used YouTube. So it is what it is. But I've got other ones where he's spoken to me, said hello, whatever. Jonathan is a friend as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Just divulge at the people. And I will be there with him again, coming up here shortly. You know what I'm saying? And see what's really going on with him. I was there the day he was convicted. I was there the day he was supposed to be sentenced. That's also here on this channel. And you know, just seeing him still be with Megan Good, I think that's a good thing. I was inside the courtroom actually the first day, and I came out the courtroom and reported this in front of police officers. So if I was lying, they would know I was lying, but we couldn't film in there. But I was put in a position because of my association and who I knew in there. They set me right on the same aisle as his driver. That's the guy you see in many of the videos with the big beard. He's kind of a stocky guy, and that's his security too. Well, not his driver, that's his security. And then Megan Good and what's his name? Jonathan was right in front of him. I could have touched, like literally, I could have played with Megan Good's hair. It was draped right over in the seat in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I could have played with her braids if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But they were right in front of me. Megan's a very beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. And being there the whole 2 weeks, man, it was something mesmerizing and eye-opening at the same time. You know, a lot of people condemn Jonathan Majors. And a lot of women of color were saying, oh, I hope he go to jail, but that's what he get for messing with them white women. I said, well, what I give him messing with you? Get labeled as gay if I don't say something that you agree with. You know, get bashed on the daily. Get you to go behind page sites and say that I'm not this, I'm not that. What do I get? I get a shot at court like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I get out of this? You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, ultimately, you know, respectfully too, ultimately what you start to see is a lot of bullshit in the diatribe, not only a lot of these women, but even when it comes to the defense of defending their own men. I don't expect no women on this platform to defend me. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I know I represent a different type of man. I'm really with keeping the still in men and letting them know there's a lot of neo-Nazi groups and white supremacists that not only hate me, or if you want to say us in that fashion, but also hate you ladies too. Do y'all remember when that white man beat that woman down there in Texas in the parking lot with a pistol, and them 2 punk bitch ass niggas sat there with fucking cameras and filmed the shit? Didn't even intervene or whatever. You know why they ain't intervened? One, they didn't want their life to be in danger. They probably ain't had no hammer. And then probably 2 of them, they could have took them. They just went snuck them. But even more importantly, but there's a possibility because he could have shot Shorty because she thought, you know what I mean? He thought whatever. You know what I mean? Or all 3 of them. So I get that too. But the reason a nigga won't take his wife at risk like that is because of the daily interactions they have with a lot of you chicks. And y'all gonna start seeing that more and more. The more y'all try to play mammy, the more y'all try to emasculate the real niggas. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all keep producing these bitch ass sons of yours or whatever. And I'm not talking about men that end up being an LGBTQ or whatever. Like, listen, for example, what's that nigga's name? Saucy Santana. That nigga wanted to fade with DJ Academics, and I think he would have whooped him. I'm gonna go that far. I think he would have whooped him. And that's why I think DJ Academics ain't take that fade. I really think Saucy Santana would have beat the fuck off of DJ Academics. First of all, you know what I'm saying? But it's not that, because we know gay folks up here in the LGBT community. I mean, like, you just know them, like they around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, oh, that's so and so. You know what I mean? That nigga been here 15 years. Of course, we know him. You know what I'm saying? They hung out with us. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of shit. They just be on the block. That's what it is. Like, we don't look at that shit up here like that. So when I say shit like that, I don't mean that. I'm talking about emasculated men. That's a very big difference. An emasculated man is almost like a black woman. That's a man that don't even like other men. You understand what I'm saying? So he look at the lens and the scope of life, and that's why you can see in some of the reactions and actions through the scope of a woman. You understand what I'm saying? Because all his whole life, the only thing he's been around is mama and her sisters. And if you don't know, there's more black women than there is black men, from what I heard. So the influence is heavy. But if you've been around mama and her sister all your life, it's just like Tarzan would be in the jungle. That's all the fuck you know is bitches. And if these bitches got a daily diatribe, and I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about these bitches. If these bitches, if a woman can say it, I can say it. So don't cop about it. That's a man. Just by the fact that you measure if a man say bitch and get a different definition out of it versus when these women are in the chat rooms and they say bitch over 40 times in a fucking 1 hour period, goes to show that you are misandrous, you hate men, you don't like men, or whatever. This ain't a channel that's dedicated to kissing the back asses of fake ass women. I don't do that shit. And if you're not that type of woman, what you're gonna find out with me, and many women do, you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you like that. You know what I'm saying? That mean your punk ass too, Pixie Dust. I saw your punk ass in the chat room. Shout out to Official King Pain too, man. I don't know if Official King Pain fuck with me and whatever. But shout out to him, man. I still share shit. And you know what I mean? It's love. It's whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But I heard he was in the chat earlier, whatever. He didn't intervene there. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's a good man, so I'm gonna stick by that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what be going on in some of these circles or whatever the case may be, but I just feel like Miss Pam kind of like try to set me up today, and I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just really don't like that shit. I ain't really feeling that shit. I ain't really feeling that broad she brought on there. I really want to bomb, but I'm being respectful. You know what I'm saying? Because of that reason alone. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Giselle, what's your real name? What's your real name? Because I heard you really somebody else. What's your real name? Don't hold yourself. Who are you really? If somebody told me you somebody else, I'm just trying to see if that's true. If it is, it might even still be cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling real good today. Okay, all right. Just making sure. It might be somebody, because these niggas be making fake profiles and all kinds of shit, Giselle. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. We just talking about the difference between the women and the hoes and the bitches. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all talk about the difference between the fake punk ass niggas, the real niggas, and all that shit. How come we can't have the conversation? I got you, man. I got you. I appreciate you two being here. You heard? She's a real introduction. I had to ask, man. It was some crazy shit that happened with Giselle today. You got to go back to the beginning and watch, you know. But I felt like me being nice set myself up today, man. Now I gotta look at life like I can't even be nice to the bras no more, man. I can't even be nice to the bras no more. I used to be a real nice dude to bras, man. I bought bras to the studio. Man, I done got a woman hired at a record company that still work there to this day. And then when I needed some help, the bitch was like, oh, I don't know him. Oh, I forgot what your real bitch. You know who the fuck I am. The same nigga that helped you, introduced you to who hired you. Oh, man, I was on this other show today, man. And you know what I'm saying? I went there in good faith and shit just went left, but at the same time it stayed right. But I just think it was some intentions involved in that podcast. Now that I reflect and look back at it. You sound like you don't and didn't get much play from women. You sound disgusted. Actually, no, total opposite. I be having some bad bitches on this page. You just got to go look. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, I'll tell you this much. I don't date no more Jamaican bitches. How about that? And I'll tell you why I don't date Jamaican bitches. Jamaican bitches are some of the meanest bitches, period. Matter of fact, I even make it inclusive. Jamaican, Trinidadian, and what's some other bitches from Guyana? It's some of the meanest bitches you could ever meet in your life. You know what I'm saying? Well, you didn't write this. I don't give a fuck what you care about. Like, here go another bitch in here. You sound like you don't and didn't get much play for women. You sound disgruntled. Now, I get a whole bunch of bitches. That's the problem. I've always been a fly nigga, man. Do I look like a nigga in that picture that don't get no bitches? Like, I got videos of bitches as bad bitches. I guarantee you a little better than you because you got a picture of Tupac up here. So you must be an ugly fat bitch. I gotta get you off the screen now. We don't talk to ugly fat bitches, and a lot of Jamaican girls be fat bitches. So I'm sorry. That's about gonna be the rest of that. You can't get on here. You ain't got no real picture. You got a picture of Tupac. You can't put her out. Oh, you got mommy. And she wrote. This is what she wrote. I want to show y'all how nigga bitches act versus women. This is how a nigga bitch act. You have mommy issues. You the one that always take one for the team. You hear this shit? This is your black queens. I can't make this shit up. Every time I try to tell y'all, this is the same shit the bitches was doing over there in chat room. Yada, yada, yada. All right, bitch, after this, you're getting ignored. All right, go on home. Go on. I can tell you don't see the dentist. You see what I'm saying? So how come we can't see a picture of you? How about that? Watch this. How come we can't see a picture of you then, you fucking ugly bitch? Because you's an ugly bitch. Let's get it for real. You an ugly bitch. You got to throw insults and shame tactics because of that. But I can guarantee you this, you fat waddled bitch, because I guarantee you that's what you are. You're not a black woman. You're a piece of shit. You're just the type of black woman that I'm sitting up in here describing about. You that bitch. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. This is your black queens right here. This is your black. You are ugly bitch. Bye, bitch. That's your black queens right there. You hear what the bitch said? We'll set you up to get robbed. Nah, bitch, you banned. Bye. She's trying to write something else. You see what I mean? These are the disruptive bitches that are out here. I can't make this shit up. You see what I'm saying here? These are the destructive bitches that are out here. You understand? So I'm supposed to group her together and respect this bitch. That bitch don't even know me. I've never even said anything to that woman. And she came in here once again with the mammy routine. You can't talk to her like that. I can tell you ain't getting love. This is a bitch that got Tupac as an emblem, as her avatar, not her face. You see right there in the chat room, this is Giselle. You notice Giselle got her own fucking face there? You understand? Oh, this bitch wrote a whole bunch of shit. Hold up, y'all. She wrote a whole bunch of shit. I blocked her now, but she wrote a whole bunch of shit. We'll set you up to get robbed. You don't get okay from rights either. You don't get the okay from the whites either, Goofy. Oh, okay, whatever you said. Like, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like some slave shit, right? You don't get the what's the name from the whites either. You ain't better than us, nigga. I'm here to tag you down attacked. The mammies of YouTube. We're gonna do a whole series on that. The mammies of YouTube. The real house mammies of YouTube. We're gonna start doing that. That's the same shit that bitch came in doing. That mammy shit. And we're not just sitting here talking about that. And they go one of these bitches is for. Y'all proud of that bitch that just came up here and did that? Y'all proud of her? Y'all proud of that hoe? That's your motherfucking leader. If that's your leader and that's your go-to and that's the bitch you paying attention to, y'all bitches need to get some better inspiration. That shit is horrible right there. That shit is fucking horrible. It's disgusting. You understand what I'm saying? You not mad at me. Look, this bitch still writing shit. You not mad at me. You mad at your mama. How my mother get into the conversation? You see what I'm saying? This is the women that are out here raising young boys. Don't y'all get it? Y'all don't get it? Y'all don't get it? I'm supposed to be proud of a bitch like that. But you go, girl. Fuck that bitch. I'll push that bitch off a bridge. I help push that bitch off a bridge. And have somebody adopt their kids. They deserve better. Any kid growing up in a household that's got somebody yelling and screaming like that and talk to complete strangers like that, they can do better. They can be better. They can be in better situations. They can be in better homes. Any woman that run around and talk loosely like that to men that she don't know and call herself pretty gal them, if you so fucking pretty, how come we can't see a picture of your fat ass? Man, what size dress you wear? I'm gonna Kevin Samuels the fuck out this shit. I just heard somebody else say something about Kevin Samuels the other day, talking about mean black bitches. I just heard, what's that bitch's name? Y'all trying to counsel her now. Amanda Seals. She said some fucked up shit, talking about trying to be condescending and kill the motherfucking reputation of motherfucker. Let me tell you about Amanda Seals, first of all. Amanda Seals, I don't know who the fuck the bright idea was at struggling ass HBO to get that bitch a show at one time. Her and the other bitch that just sat on there all day long just bashing men. It's kind of like that Fox, what's that shit called? Talk with the bitches and all that shit, whatever it is. Man, I can talk about Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan from up this way. She from right up the street in Providence. We used to party in Providence and motherfucking what's her name, Wesley. What up, Providence? What up, Wesley? Y'all know me. I'm one of your sons. You know what I mean? That's our area. So Claudia Jordan, she won at one time. She won Miss Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? And so Claudia from up this way, bro. That's for real, Joe. You know what I mean? So shout out to Claudia Jordan or whatever. All them other bitches you had on there, them bitches. And Claudia Jordan is like me. If you guys didn't know, Claudia Jordan is Latina. A lot of y'all, what's the name? I know Clyde, she's a fellow New England girl. That's right. That's right. New England. Exactly. New England and New York Tri-State. I rep both of them because I live right dash slab in the middle. I used to live in Giselle. I used to live in NL. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to NL, on the fam out there, whatever. NL is my second home. I mean, like, all my memories are there. I have a child buried in the ground there. Some very good friends of mine that I would consider lifelong friends, and now some people I consider family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dubo and all them or whatever. Without them, I couldn't even have survived. You know what I'm saying? That's our mama too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ring. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cheek. You know what I mean? All them. Yeah. Claudia from Rhode Island, man. You grew up in Roxbury in Mass? All right, that's what's up. Yeah, you grew up in the rough end then. I used to be out in what's the name, Fall River, Amherst, you know what I'm saying? I know there. You know what I mean? A couple other spots or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Fall River, Providence, all that. Claudia Jordan, she had to be back in the day. She had to be at the Strand. If you lived in Roxbury, you know about the Strand and what else used to be? Onlyville, Italian Ice, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're from New England, hey, yo, yeah, all right, you already know what I'm talking about. And I was just talking about Fall River earlier too, Giselle. I was like, yo, ain't nothing up here with Cambodian folks. My boy Sammy was up here, yeah. You know what I mean? The Fall River newspaper was up there. That's that biggest thing up there. You know what I'm saying? They had a little green truck with the Fall River shit or whatever. Shout out to Fall River, Massachusetts. If y'all just don't know, like, there's two ports you can get into into Boston, or Massachusetts rather. You can go through Hartford, Connecticut, and you'll be in Springfield, or you can go through I-95 and you'll be through. She said, "Oh yes, yeah, in fact, yeah, I'm up here for real." Or you can go through I-95 and you'll go through Boston, and then you'll hit a different side of the state. She said, "Yeah, you'll hit a whole different side of the state," and like. I think it's through Springfield. That's where you hit Southie and all that, right? I think that's where you hit. That's where y'all saw in the movie The Town. That's where y'all saw that at. But yeah, let me get back to their show. Even the shows that are themed like that nowadays, one of the things I find is all these shows are geared to the same thing, drama and beef and shit like that. And I think that's why a lot of these YouTubers doing the same shit. Okay, we got our next nigga girl here. Let's read what she has to say. You've been on this live for an hour, one-on-one. See, let me decipher this. I get more what's the names on my replay. Number two, YouTube themselves only sends your shit out to 20% of your fucking following. If y'all didn't know that, I mean, you could easily find this. It's searchable. YouTube literally only sends your what's the name. 2, I haven't shared this live. 3, this live is only for specific people to hear. 4, I just told my audience earlier, if you hear a bitch say some sarcastic shit and then got some laughing emojis behind it, you already know that bitch is a joke. This is a teenager hoe. Bitch, I don't live my life by the metrics of anybody called that girl online with a weave in her hair. I just want to let you know that, okay? But matter of fact, I even go further than that. American society is not based off the metrics of a bitch like you or this black women in general. I mean, the good ones or the bad ones. You know what I'm saying? Like my granny. Great. Okay, cool. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? You got anything else? My granny failed me. No, you the mammy. I'm glad you said that right there, but you the mammy. So y'all saw mammy on display. We got another mammy on display. Y'all seeing the difference, ladies? Oh no, my dad didn't fail me. You didn't know my dad. And my dad heard you say that. My mom would slap the shit out of you. See what I mean? Now, did I say anything about this girl's mother, anything like that? And how did we even know you had a father? Now look at this. This is a woman of color writing this. This is your sister. She said, I can't be trusted in a room full of kids. Okay, sister. Black woman supreme. We love your intelligence that you included in the conversation. We love your psychoanalysis of how I grew up. But you won't answer the question if you had a father. You know what I'm saying? Your dad was a runner. I got you. Actually, my dad owned a construction business and my mother helped him start. But that's good. That's cool. All right, you done? Hey, you done? You straight? You good? White women not checking for you. Did anybody hear me say anything about white women? So she's a racist too. Let me home in on that right there. I clearly I have one. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. We're going to talk about you now, all right? Your mother's a whore. Okay, bye. Y'all see what I mean? Like, I don't even have to make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Can I get a comments back? Can I get that whore's comments back? I don't even have to make this shit up. I just banned that bitch. Damn, I can't get a comments back. But did you hear when she started going? I told you they all do the same thing. They start talking about your mother, then they start talking about your father, then they start talking about personal shit or whatever. Now say if I would have said to that bitch, I'm gonna kidnap your son and slit your neck. You understand what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what would have been my response? Can you control my response based off the fact of that right there? But this is the most thing that I want a lot of women to pay attention to right here. This bitch said, white women ain't checking for you. Now, ladies, for y'all motherfucking smart women that have been here, not the dumb ones, has anybody heard me say one word about endorsing white women on this motherfucking channel? No, what she thought Giselle that I was talking to was a white woman. Giselle's not white. I can look at Giselle very clear and see she's either Portuguese, she may be Cape Verdean. Giselle, you Cape Verdean? They don't know about Cape Verdeans. That's what, if y'all don't know what Cape Verdeans are, that's what Benzino and his daughter, Coi Leray, I think her mother might be black, so she's half Cape Verdean. If y'all didn't know that. Cape Verdeans are basically like they're Portuguese speaking niggas from Africa. You are, see what I said? Bam. See what I said? Bam. Look at that. She said, I am. She said, I am. See? I know what I'm talking about. I mean, you know how many motherfucking peoples I got? Like, Norwich is filled with Cape Verdeans. Rhode Island is definitely full with Cape Verdeans. But that's what Benzino is. A lot of people think Benzino is like Puerto Rican or some shit. He's not Puerto Rican. He's Cape Verdean. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing Amber Rose is too. Amber Rose is Cape Verdean. Cape Verdean, excuse me. Cape Verdean. Just look it up. You'll see what it is. But they speak Portuguese. Yeah, you're not white. You're far from white. You're African. Exactly. My ex is African. That's how I know. They're actually Africans that were colonized by the Portuguese at one time. And specifically part of North Africa or whatever. And people from North Africa are traditionally light-skinned anyway, or whatever the case may be. So when you're dealing with Amber Rose, you're really dealing with an African woman, believe it or not. Same thing with French Montana. He's Moroccan though, but same area or whatever the case may be, same residence or whatever. But yeah, I knew that, and I don't even know Giselle, and I was able to hit that right on. She said, I am Cape Verdean. I was like, I can look at it and tell. Because Cape Verdeans, they don't have the same features as Latinos. They really have more of the features of somebody that would be biracial, where the biracial person, one of the parents is black. So what I'm saying? Same thing with Moroccans. Same thing with Ethiopians. Ethiopians are not all the way black. They're Arab and black mix. Yeah, she said, thank you for saying that, because I'm tired of people acting like we're not African. You are African. You were very much African. I was with an Ethiopian woman that was born and raised Muslim, and Muslim culture too. Traditionally Muslim culture and Christian. More Christian than Muslim, but Muslims too exist within Cape Verdeans. Yeah, I know your people very, very well. And for a lot of other people, they wouldn't even know what that is. And I said it before a long time ago. I just made mention. I didn't go into detail. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Amber Rose, she's Cape Verdean. Coi Leray, she's Cape Verdean, either half Cape Verdean, because I think her mother's black, but Benzino's Cape Verdean. Like, he's 110% him, his brother, his father, especially. If you ever see his father, you can definitely tell. And if you ever see Amber Rose's parents, same thing. So they are black by definition. That's just because they're light skinned. There's a group of Africans in Africa that have blonde hair and blue eyes, believe it or not, and they're born and raised that way. You know what I'm saying? DNA is in them for that. You know what I'm saying? Some people even go as far as to say the genome for the blonde and blue hair comes from Africans. If y'all didn't know that. She said facts. I know what the fuck I be talking about. The genome, they say, for blonde hair and blue eyes, and not only the pigmentation changed when the climate changed. You know what I'm saying? Really pigmentation, what you traditionally call with Asians having slanted eyes, is a reason for that. There was a period when that area that they were in, it wasn't as tropical as what it was, and where the places they came from to migrate to those areas that are now sunny or whatever, were from indigenous Indians that they basically had one thing against them. They didn't have sunglasses, which created sun glare off the snow. And so they would slint their eyes like that or whatever. And after a while, just like any other thing that you matriculate with your body based on the area you're in, like animals do this too. You're a mammal, so you're an animal. He adapted to the environment. And one of the things with that was their facial structure changed. You can look this up. Snow glare is the reason why you see Asians. It's a DNA process that never left. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even in Asia, you have a group of Chinese that are actually black, and they were there, and they predate the Chinese that were there now. You know, this is a fact. I mean, you can look this up. There's even white scholars that will agree with this. And there's a group of I want to say they're in well, there's a lot of them with the Moors. The Moors, they helped the English build the castles that they have now, including Buckingham Palace. Africans built that. This is a fact. I mean, they have a plaque to commemorate it outside the fucking castle. It's like they have a plaque to commemorate the White House, and now they built that shit there. You know, it's actually a plaque there, so you can see it for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. I'd rather go see it for yourself. It's like it's a Black Madonna that's worshipped in Ukraine. Yes, there's a Black Madonna that's worshipped in Portugal, also in Russia, also in Germany, and a lot of other places that you wouldn't think. So that's why I tell y'all, a lot of people that get on here, and with that girl making that comment just a minute ago, and she was saying, "Oh, white woman this and a white woman that," and da 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 da. You know, I gotta say this: a lot of girls sit behind the paywalls or sit behind YouTube and act like they're so racist and prejudiced and everything like that or whatever. But the next day when they go to work or they go to the grocery store, I'm like, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "God, that's amazing." And I'm like, "Why are you being fake now for? You was just talking about Barbie yesterday." See what I'm saying? They'll sit up though in a white girl's face and be cool as a motherfucker, but sit on here and talk about, ain't no white women trying to, any bitch that say ain't no white women trying to check for you, that's a bitch trying to keep you away from white women. And that's what she'll tell her son. That's what she'll tell her nephew. That's what she'll tell many people. And so now this kid, he goes out there and he might miss the dream of his life. You understand what I'm saying? My first girlfriend I ever had, her name was Melanie. Melanie was Italian. And she had a big old ass and some big old titties. And she was pretty and she was fun. And more importantly than another, she didn't curse at me. She ain't yell at me. She ain't say, "Nigga, you can't get no white woman. Only I can get a white man." That'd be another thing be confusing for me too. These bitches be out here advocating to get them a white man, but hate the motherfucker that make white women, which is white men. That shit confusing, right? They want a white man, but they hate the product that a white man make. Even if you have a daughter by him, your daughter half white. So it's okay. I love this ideology. Like the brat when it had a baby with another bitch and motherfucking had an in vitro done and was inseminated with a white man's sperm. They didn't even want a black man's baby. And then you have this broad, what's her name? Serena Williams. Is it Serena? It's Serena or Venus? It's Serena. Serena Williams been running around toting that broke ass white boy she didn't have for I don't know how fucking long. I ain't mad with you dating a white man because I didn't date a white. Some of my most down ass broads ever I've ever had in my life were Italian. Like if my brother was on here right now, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Cerrone. He would tell you I had a real Italian woman. You know what I'm saying? Her name was Cinzia. Shout out to Cinzia. You know what I'm saying? Like they spoke Italian. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing her for a minute. Like, you know what I mean? This is real talk. So I didn't date an Italian woman. I just hate when women of color get on here because they to be real, that's who you competing against. You know what I'm saying? You competing against Italian chicks. You competing against, y'all know the Sue. If you ever tried modeling, you know those are the bitches. You even some of the girls that are modeling. If you go to their profile and watch their pages and shit, one thing you'll find is, especially on Twitter and especially on Instagram, they'll always promote a white female model because they know that's the beauty requisite. You understand what I'm saying? That's not saying that you girls ain't pretty. Did you not just hear me? I was with an African woman and a Haitian woman that had a baby by her. That doesn't mean that. It means that you are showing your disgruntledness because you are showing. That's why this bitch said disgruntled. You sound disgruntled, man. I don't even fucking know you. And you in here talking crazy shit to me. You understand? But a lot of these girls, they have the notion, they brought up with this because all the imagery they see all their entire life. If you look at TV and the only thing you see is Barbie, and Barbie's representative of a little white girl. If you look at all the models and all the models you see are representative of a little white girl. If all the shit that you see on TV, and the Latinas are exposed to this shit too, and other minority girls. If you see that shit on, you think the prerequisite is, even this goes with dark Latina girls and dark Arab, Middle Eastern women too. Because we're going to stop playing that shit, nigga. Just because you got straight hair don't mean that you don't have the black genome in you. You understand what I'm saying? No, it's quite the opposite. If your nipples are brown, if your pussy is brown, if your cock is brown, that means that you got fucking black in you. One way or another. You understand what I'm saying? If any of your genitalia is brown, oval, whatever the case may be, and it ain't bright motherfucking barren pink or that motherfucking shit that like a lot of Italian girls be having. They be having these half, what the fuck, how do I say it? Like half black, half brown. They be having this half brown. It's kind of like light skinned black girls, but they be having like these light brown, light white, light pink nipples. It'd be weird on some girls. On some girls it'd be weird. Oh, I love it. I want another African girlfriend. If I was ever to date another black woman, I would definitely want an African woman, or a woman that was raised in Islam or Coptic Christianity, which also exists in Africa. And I'll tell you why. These women, even though I had a bad breakup or whatever the case may be, it wasn't because she was a bad person. It was because I didn't allow her enough time to break up with somebody. And I think you have to do that. But if I was to date another black woman, I would definitely date a black woman from either France or Haitian, or I would date a black woman from the Latin diaspora, or I would date a black woman top tier from Africa first. And I'm going to be honest about that, because the way they even interact with you is normal. That shit where you just saw them two women come in here and they acted like that or whatever, no Muslim woman and no African woman, unless she was a loose African woman or one of those ones that just lost her mind, would come in here acting like that. That's not to say that African, because I've seen African women act like that, but it's not to say that African women won't act like that, but the majority of African women, they have this dignity point that will not allow them to act like that, no matter how mad they get or whatever the case may be. And they hear a nigga talk like me, they're going to cut that shit out. They're going to cut that shit out. So, you know what I'm saying? And I just say they carry themselves with a little bit more decorum than even European black women. I mean, European black women, are, like, people be trying to talk about European black women or whatever. A lot of European black women are, especially in England, come from Trini or Jamaican backgrounds. I don't have anything against Trinis or Jamaicans per se, but they are not the type of women for me to date. Those women are rough. Those women are mean as fuck. They'll be nice for about 2 days with you. Then after that, they mean as fuck. And like your whole life after that, listen, you are not going to be in any type of happiness. No, I don't. I don't date Jamaican women. I don't date Trini women. I had a girl from Ocho Rios, and I subsequently tried to date another Jamaican girl after that. I think their adoration towards the kings and the queens is a little bit too much for me, and I just wouldn't. Now, if you asking me on the other tip, why wouldn't I date a black American woman? I think they've been so influenced by white culture, and they're so competing with white culture, especially competing with other women, that they have no time to date another man. They will not sit and deal with a man. You know, I'm into building my own home. Many of y'all know my old subscribers, right? I'm into building my own home. My uncle did. He built my cousin a home, and he built his own home, a huge home. You could tell he's been in a conflict with a lot of New York Jamaicans. Yeah, I'd be like, yo, Ock, man, this all the motherfucking oxtail you gonna give me, nigga. This shit $14 fucking dollars. You give me fucking bones and shit. I asked for fucking stewed beef. Same thing. Shit tastes like last week, Ock. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You can't do better, huh? What kind of thing you got mashed up here, huh? Kind of fuckery I deal with. So yeah, I've been around the motherfucker. I was one of them when I was a kid. Like literally, I've been around since I was a kid. That's how I know. The first motherfucker I ever in my life smoked weed with was a Trini nigga. You understand what I'm saying? His name was Kurt. I remember him well. I remember his father. His father used to try to talk to my mom after my mom had broken up with her with my dad. So I remember this dude. And my mom didn't like his dad because it was the same thing. They pushy ass fucking people. Not all of them. Some of them were very, very nice people. But as far as dating one of them broads, fuck no. And them bitches is violent. That's the other thing too. Haitian women are violent too, but not like Jamaican bitches. Oh my God, them bitches is violent as fuck. Yeah, listen, you get into one of them, you better be ready to get your machete. Put it that way. Go get your machete. You know what I mean? You're gonna need it. Cause that bitch gonna she won't chop you up, but she gonna scare you. She gonna hit you with the flat end of the motherfucking machete. She ain't gonna hit you, chop you. She gonna hit you with it, depending on what you do. She gonna hit you with the flat end of the machete. This will scare you. You know what I'm saying? And he might even nick you a little bit. Serve you right. You see what I did with you? Serve you right. Curses. All that shit. Hell no, I don't deal with them mean ass bitches. I don't deal with no mean ass Chinese women either. I dated a Chinese woman for them bitches. Is the ultimate mean. That's a different type of mean right there. Dominican women mean as fuck too. Dominican women are fucking demented. You didn't know that? Oh my God. Especially if you get an ugly one. Don't ever get an ugly Dominican that'll be the biggest horror story you ever have in your life. You'll be telling your whole life story about that shit. Don't fuck with no ugly Dominican girl. If you get a pretty Dominican girl, get one that like to cook. Don't get no, am I lying? Don't get no ugly Dominican bitch. Oh, you gonna spend your whole life trying to prove this bitch she look like Sean. Knowing she don't look like nothing. She just right for you. You gonna spend your whole entire life trying to prove this bitch she something. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. You feel me? Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be honest. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't fuck with no Dominican. Who else mean bitches? Who else? Albanian broads. Them bitches is mean. I dated an Albanian chick before. They mean as fuck. Not all of them, but they get into this like Eastern European meanness. I'm telling y'all, listen, because I've met her. That's why I was laughing when that bitch came in. I said, you definitely don't know me, because if you even look at the pictures I done thrown up for y'all know what I'm talking about. I've been around some badass women, all different nationalities. You know what I'm saying? There's badass black women, there's badass white women, but in that competitive zone that those girls be in, they all look up to the white girls. They even implement themselves and put up that shit like the white women. Then they'll turn around and talk shit about the white girl and be like, they trying to be black. No, you trying to be white. They might borrow a couple things from you or whatever, but I mean, can you blame them? I mean, shit, bitch, you go to work talking like these bitches. You in social settings, you carry yourself like these bitches, or what you pretend you think they do. That's the funny thing. You be having these girls from the ghetto. I'm talking about I ain't grew up in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Last person I lived with my mother with corporate apartments. Like literally, the motherfucker had a working fireplace in there, had a bathroom in my room. My mother had a bathroom in her room. We had a deck. We had Olympic-sized pool. We had sauna. We had tennis court, and there was a golf course built around the motherfucker. I mean, like a huge operational shit. It was part of the fucking country club shit. So that's where the last place where I lived with my mother before I moved down on my own. This is the word. Everybody know the apartments I'm talking about. They called Sterlingwood. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. You see what I'm talking about. And so this was high end for that time or whatever. We wasn't living in no bullshit. We was living in some nice motherfucking shit. It was a long ass driveway you had to go up to get to the place and all kinds of shit. It was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So when Shorty said that shit, I said, yo, I can tell where you come from. You come from something that's opposite of that. You come from motherfuckers that ain't never really made over $30,000 a year in your whole entire household. That's where you come from. And now you out here on the streets and you trying to be direct to telling niggas who they should date. That's why I told you this is all a psych op to control the men and try to get y'all back in place so y'all want to be with them. And I'm telling you, do the total opposite. Until these bitches shape up and get it together, stop dating these bitches. Those ones that are like that. Now, if you find you a nice, good black American girl, she was raised right, she got a good father and everything like that, you wipe that girl up, you take her quicker somebody else says. I ain't saying that. But I'm saying these girls are so heavily influenced by other rapper females, and the rapper females, these are the nastiest bitches. How the fuck did fucking Suki Hada get on Hollywood Squares? Anybody can answer that for me? Y'all ain't see that bitch? That's a nasty bitch right there. That bitch got a active OnlyFans right now. She on Hollywood Squares, a family show. You know America ain't about shit no more. This bitch out here openly selling pussy. And listen, y'all can say what y'all want to. I love you, Cardi. But Cardi, you should be up in them clubs. You understand what I'm saying? This bitch meeting with the president. Having speeches with the president. We making ex strippers and all kinds of shit. But a nigga, listen, we done made ex strippers, ex porn actresses, all kinds of shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, who are that's all I'm saying. We making strippers, motherfucking superstars. We making porn actresses, superstars, whatever. This is how you bitches are being represented. So when I had a foul mouth hoe like that, you see, ain't nobody coming here. Where Miss Pam at when them bitches just came in? Miss Pam, where you at when them bitches just came in here? Where fucking Pastor Val at when them bitches just came in here? Why you ain't checked them? So I mean, this shit is fake, bro. Like, come on, man. Listen, anyway, though, I've been on here longer than I have. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody on this live cast gonna support me because y'all think I hate the girls and all this shit or whatever, and I don't. So it is what it is. That video with Gorilla Invited was funny. You get what I'm saying? Like am I making this shit up? Like these girls are so influenced by rapper chicks that come from nothing. This bitch made a whole career off of talking about her ass and her pussy. And did that shit in front of Pastor Bobby Jones. A lot of y'all too young to know who Pastor Bobby Jones is. But he used to have an evangelical program on BET. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember what I'm talking about. That's where y'all know this shit over. This is what niggas was really using the internet like that. Like, you knew BET was over when that shit came on. And Pastor Bobby Jones. It was either Saturday night going into Sunday. It was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. That was the last thing you could see on BET at that time. You know what I'm saying? You heard that shit. Pastor Bobby Jones. It was like, shit, time to go to sleep. Shit's over. That was back when we utilized it online like we use. You can see anything when you want to. But back then when niggas was watching motherfucking BET cut with the tip drill video and all that shit, whatever. His whole ass bitch was at the BET Awards. Fuck that bitch. His whole ass bitch was at the BET Awards, motherfucking twerking in front of Pastor Bobby Jones. Pastor Jones and his Reverend Pastor brother just looking at this hoe, and I know he was saying it back to his mind. This nasty bitch. I know he was saying that. He was like, you nasty bitch. He was saying it with a pastor voice too. It's nasty bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you twerking in front of the pastor, you fucking whore? Y'all know what I'm talking about. She look like a fucking whore. My mom would turn to that all the time. I would turn off of that shit. Pastor Bobby Jones. And then 9 times out of 10, if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you at one of your friends' houses, especially on Saturday going into Sunday, y'all niggas sitting up in the house. This is how we was in Brooklyn the other night. I woke up, I was like, yo, I was on a corner of the sofa, literally. I was just like, wherever I end up at, that's what the fuck I end up at. So we was all scrambling. It's a big apartment. So we was all scrambling for somewhere. You know how niggas be at the end of the night, whatever, we drinking and shit. I said, I'm going to play this side of the sofa. This shit seemed fun. Next thing you know, you asleep in the living room or something. Next thing you hear, man, Pastor Bobby Jones, everybody buzz wear off. Everybody's bars wear off and shit. Like, cut that shit off. It's Pastor Bobby. You feeling guilty and shit. Like, God damn. Pastor Bobby Jones came. You got this fucking shot of Hennessy in your head as they say that shit. Hey, what the fuck? Guess that's the night now. Fuck. I thought you was having a good time. I was until fucking Pastor Bobby Jones came on with the goddamn fucking telecast. Now I can't drink this motherfucking drink because I feel a certain way. I think my mama watching me right now. I think my father watching. I think my grandmother watching me as I drink this drink because Pastor Bobby fucking Jones on here on the motherfucking BET at 3:30 in the fucking morning on a Saturday going into Sunday where I should be having a fucking drink. Goddamn Pastor Bobby Jones. And this bitch sitting out there motherfucking twerking in front of him at the BET Awards. And bitches thought that shit was cute. It's cute to twerk in front of the Reverend. No fucking excuses, no nothing. Yeah, so I'm dead ass fucking serious. That shit used to fuck with me all in my fucking my late teens and early 20s. I gotta say that fucked me up. And what was the other one that fucked me up? It was another one that came on. It was another. I said he was louder than Bobby Jones. I think they had replaced him with Bobby Jones. It was Bobby Jones, and then it was this other shit that came on after that. But they were both gospel programs. I remember, and I remember that shit used to come on at like fucking 4 o'clock and like clockwork. They'd be like, all right, now hit them with the gospel. We didn't hit them with the booty shaking videos. We didn't talk about this, that, touch it here, touch it there. Hit it with the gospel now. We got to keep these heathens in line. You know, it was crazy. That's just like in Spanish culture. Entonces sabe para la gente latino, es super cerrado sensacional. El gigante. Super cerrado especial. Gigante. Yo, you knew that shit was coming on there. You was like, oh, fuck. And let one of them motherfuckers be there on the, oh, God, they going to sit there the whole afternoon watching that shit. They going to be dancing and shit like that. Oh, my God. I remember when they played MC Hammer Pumps in a Bump right before God. I'm trying to tell you, they was playing filthy fucking videos, and then fucking Reverend Bobby Jones comes on. You're like, what the fuck is this shit about? Like, it would literally end with the tip drill video. That would usually be the last one they played when it was popular. Because that's the last time I remember this happening. And then they would play or they would play that Pumps in the Bump shit she talking about, or they would play Janet Jackson anytime, any place, you know, like real sensual shit. And then they would follow up with Bobby Johnson and Pastor Bobby Johnson. You'd be like, you motherfucker. And you be just rocking to the shit too. You be sitting in your living room, just rocking out to the shit like, yeah, tip, drip, I remember tip, you know, all that shit Nelly was doing or whatever. And then all of a sudden, and now, Pastor Bobby Johnson and the congregation of the Almighty Saints here to deliver the word to you of God. You're like, the fuck are you sitting there with a shot of Hennessy? Like, oh my God, I'm really going to hell. What the fuck? I might be really going to fucking hell. What the hell just happened? I swear to God, that shit happened. Niggas, everybody in the house would be like, yo, cut that shit off. No disrespect to Bobby Johnson. We just be like, yo, cut that shit off, nigga. It's still Saturday night as far as we concerned. Especially if it's the wintertime. You know, the sun don't come up this way until like 7 o'clock in the morning in the wintertime. You know, so this shit is crazy, man. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, I'm glad I had a good time with y'all. I guess the night turned out different. God always got a mission. He always got a plan. So I guess the shit worked in my favor tonight. Ladies, I'm asking y'all, if I made y'all laugh, made y'all smile, dropping some real material for you, or plain that you just don't like me, you're going to be a hater regardless. You know what I'm saying? I would imply y'all to hit up the Cash App, $STRINGERBELL80. People know when they donate to me, I don't do no chuck. I don't spend money on shit I don't need and shit like that or whatever. So y'all encouraged to hit up the Cash App, show me some love, show me some support so we can get out here and do our thing. And you know what I'm saying? Do more. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of things coming up. I'll be back with y'all with Jonathan Majors and the update with that or whatever. I got some information on that even the news don't even have right now because, you know what I'm saying, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jonathan Majors, let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my Bambino. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Over there, you know what I mean, to put me on. Then, you know what I'm saying? So it's a long trifecta, but y'all niggas don't know shit deeper than it is. I was a regular motherfucker before I got around the music industry, you know? And I've always been used to talking my same way. And I swear to God you can ask Prez or numerous other people that I told you could point to and ask, and they go tell you I'm just the same motherfucker in the office building, but I'm smarter than a motherfucker. That's why motherfuckers always kept me around. And that's one of the reasons I came in with the name professional, because I had earned that in one spot. But I came into the other spot around known as professional in the music business because I earned that too. I always came in, I carried myself very well. I never really was like arguing with nobody, but I cursed. I talk like a plain gentleman, and that's what people want. They want plain spoken people. They don't want people that contrive shit up and make up stories or make up narratives and shit like that, because then y'all going against the very same branch that y'all feel that y'all advocating against, which is the regular news. So don't start doing the same tactics they do and using them on your people or other people that look like you, because I don't do that. I don't flag people's channels. I don't tell people not to donate to people. I don't create narratives to say, like, even those girls that came here tonight, I'm not going to be, oh, them bitches don't like men of color. And even Miss Pam, I'm not going to seek revenge from Pam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to seek revenge from Evangelist Val or whatever the fuck that fake ass Pinterest name is. That's a pimp. You know what I'm saying? I know a fucking pimp when I see him. When them crinkle curls gave him away, them 70, and you got them What was that? That 97 crinkle cut. You know what I'm saying? She got that 97. Auntie, what you doing? Can you drop us off at the mall last week? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lay flat in your ass later. That you gonna be a separate player, cat, because I don't like that broad at all. You know what I'm saying? On here trying to psychoanalyze a motherfucker you don't know. I don't give a fuck if you got my back or not. Introduce your motherfucking self. Let me know she on the way in. You understand? That's all. That's all. You know she got that 97. Auntie, can you take us to the mall ass weave? L crinkle number such and such, model 6. You know what I'm saying? You know, take that shit out of your eye. Then she had that shiny shit on. That's the prerequisite outfit for a bitch selling some motherfucking spirits. You know what I'm saying? Sharing that spiritual shit. That's the primary outfit. That's that motherfucking customary Madame Cleo outfit, ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I mean, anyway, I'm gonna get up off here. I appreciate everybody was here to show up, whatever. You know, one more time, man. I know y'all think this is bug to y'all, but make sure before y'all start blogging, peace to night and day. You understand what I'm saying? That smoke is over. There ain't no sucking niggas. I ain't no sucking nigga either. So that's when we met on the medium. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You say you gonna take my phone. She did. She had that number. She looked like she was at, what was that movie called? I'm gonna tell you exactly who she looked like to me. She looked kind of like, she reminded me kind of like a mix between Miss Pearly and a mix between yeah, she reminded me of Miss Pearly. What's that other lady's name? There's another lady with that shiny ass shit like that or whatever. But she took it back. She almost looked like the mama in Friday would have wore some outfit like that. I said, man, I ain't taking nobody serious like that. They got crinkle cut motherfucker. You got French fry motherfucking weave in your hair. Trying to get me to take you serious. French fry. Her hair look like French fries, like big potato fries that would crinkle. Can't take you serious. You can't even wear your real hair on stage. I'm gonna take you serious. Understand? Shut. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I love y'all to death, man. Ladies, I love y'all. Don't have no fear. You know what I'm saying? Your boy don't hate you, nothing like that. But I don't like that bitch. I'm gonna stick with that. I don't like that bitch. Fuck her. And I don't give a fuck about your 7 fucking sons. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you like this, lady. Don't ever in your fucking life join into conversations with people and think people are weaker than you. See, that's another thing too. A lot of chicks be thinking people are weaker than them because they're connections they only know. Don't think that with me. It ain't so. Anyway, guys, make sure y'all hit up the Cash App, support the channel, $STRINGERBELL80. Annette, thank you for being here, as always. Giselle, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Even the hater chicks that came in here, I appreciate y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Who else was up here? Night and Day, I appreciate y'all. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Even this monkey motherfucker right here. And everybody else is in here, man. Who else is up here? One lady spoke with me. Y'all make sure y'all go check out her page, man. I think she started live a few minutes ago. So y'all go over there and check her out. You know what I'm saying? That's the very least I can do with her. She always in here throwing up my shit and everything like that. So I appreciate her. She always rally for a nigga. So I want to return the favor. You know what I'm saying? Who else up in here? One lady spoke wrote a whole bunch of motherfucking comments, didn't she? Teresa Brown. What's going on, Teresa Brown? I remember your face. Even as Anastasia stank ass. Fuck you, Anastasia, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Me Cruz, what's going on, B? I know who you are. You be everywhere too, though. You know what I'm saying? I watch you. You be everywhere. Who else up there? That's it. So I appreciate y'all tuning in with your boy once again. That's a motherfucking Cash App right there. Let me play something before I go up out of here, man. Let me do it the right way. I don't just want to end the show like that. Let me make y'all laugh or something. Y'all want to laugh real quick? Y'all take this one out before I end things.
Don't underestimate what the cheesecake factory has in store for you. Take a look down at your shoes. Recognize you only buy clothes from Temu. As you try telling lies on the internet when you say I ain't going in on a date, I guarantee if it's free, you'll be on your way. You could see Victory at the Cheesecake Factory. He may buy you a daiquiri. You never know, it may grow to matrimony. one of the few. You don't see what's in front of you. You deny a good guy all because of food.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. Stole many a man's soul of faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure the Pilate washed his hands and sealed his face. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guessed my name. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Stuck around St. Petersburg when I saw it was a time for a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia screamed in vain. I rode a tank, held a generous rank when the blitzkrieg raged and the bodies stank.
Started calling everybody. He was calling me. He got a heads up. He started calling the bosses at Hot 97. The street team was listening. They heard. The executive street team was listening. They heard. The executives heard.
Motherfucker respected the commission. Missing me buy and sell bricks with my nigga PD. Down with the team called BBE. Now if you want to join the team, you know you must see me. But you can't talk to feds or dick or ID.